everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends, and let us have some quality time together. As you see today, our topic, Muhammad is a prophet. Actually, this is what we did last time. But always there is more things to say and to talk about. As you know, that Muslims, they claim that Muhammad is a prophet. However, even though Muslims, they have thousands and thousands of articles, if not millions, and they claim in those articles or videos or even movies that Muhammad is a prophet. I could not find any of them proving Muhammad to be a prophet. Actually, all of them prove the opposite. So if we go and search in the internet, we will find, as an example, 48 signs of the Day of Judgment, 10 major signs of the Day of Judgment, signs of Judgment Day. I mean, you name it, it's all over. And even some videos, which is funny, like even about belly dancers, look like the belly dancer is a sign of Judgment Day. But you know, we know that belly dancers were exist in the time of Muhammad and before Muhammad and after Muhammad. But suddenly the belly dancer is a sign of a day of judgment. So I'm going to open my Skype to give the Muhammadan the opportunity, as usual, so they might show us what we cannot see. I mean, why we cannot see that Muhammad is a prophet, why we see the opposite, why we see that Muhammad is a fraud, Muhammad is a scam, and instead of seeing that Muhammad is a great man, he is a prophet of God, and here we go, this is the proof. So we will open our Skype and we welcome especially sheikhs. If you remember last time, we have someone from he's from Yemen, he lives in Canada. He said he will call his sheikh, but obviously his sheikh, you know, don't want to dare to speak to me. Look like he is online, he is texting me, I'm not sure. Let us see, maybe he has his sheikh.
Hello?
Yes, Ahmed, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Did you speak to your sheikh today?
Yeah, I spoke to him.
Okay, what happened?
He just doesn't want to speak to, he doesn't want to do things on YouTube.
What is the problem in YouTube? Why he don't want to speak to me in YouTube? Why don't Muslims do invitation to people to convert to Islam?
Yeah, they do, but he's more like, what's the word? Like old school. He likes to do things privately, speak to them.
No problem. He can speak to me. He forget about Skype. I mean, I forget about YouTube. Speak to me as if I am not online, because I don't want to lie to him. I don't lie, you know.
Yeah.
I want to say, okay,
yeah.
I am in YouTube, but he can speak to me as if I am in the street. Who cares?
Yeah, I know. I spoke to him. I showed him some of your videos, and he just says that what you call it, you're like Islamophobia. You hate Muslim. And
so
all you do is
so this is the answer. For all the disasters I showed you, the answer is Islamophobia.
No, he just says you twist scriptures and things like
okay,
that.
Hold on.
And you're not interested in Islam.
You see, my friend, your prophet is sorry, your sheikh is not a sheikh, because according to the Quran, the Christians are the most nice people to the Muslims. Is that true?
Who's the nicest people? The Christians?
The nicest people to the Muslims, the nicest ever to the Muslims is the Christians. So how does guy he say Islamophobia when the Quran say the opposite? He says we are the nicest. So is he accusing your God to be a fraud, accusing your prophet to be misleading you Muslims, saying to you that we are the most nice people to you? In the same time, he is saying no, those Christians are the most phobia, Islamic phobia.
Yeah, I told him, but I told him like you should have a debate with him and just expose him on live debate. But he said he's not interested because that person is not willing to listen or accept Islam. You get what I mean? Like,
Okay. But your prophet was talking to people who don't want to accept Islam. So is he better than your prophet?
astaghfirullah.
So, I mean, don't you see he's making excuses? So if you don't talk to those who don't want to accept Islam, you talk to who? To the one who accept Islam? Because that's mean they are Muslim already.
No, that's because most people don't know about Islam. But he says you know about it, but your heart is blocked. You don't care about the religion. You don't care.
Okay. Well, if I don't care, how come I'm here? You see, and why I want to talk to him then if I don't care? Obviously, he's run away from me, my friend, and it's time for you to leave Islam because, as you see, he lied to you. He says that those have Islamophobia, and the Quran says the Christian never have Islamophobia. Actually, they are the most close people to the Muslims. Chapter 5, verse number 82. So he lied to you. This is number one. Number two, he is saying that my heart is blocked, even if this is true. Allah, he blocked my heart. So what is my problem? Is it the Quran says ختم الله على أسمائهم, Allah, he blocked their ear and their heart, etc. So your sheikh is not a sheikh, he is shaky when he heard
Nah,
my
he's
name.
not shaky. He's
Okay,
a
well,
good sheikh.
I challenge you, my friend, nicely, to call him right now. He says, listen, this guy, there's thousands and thousands of Muslims leaving Islam. So it is your duty to expose him in front of everybody. You see, because when we talk to somebody he do not know, the Muslim, they say, is this guy he don't know. This guy is a kid. Or this, you know, he don't.
Yeah.
So we are asking the sheikh to come, and the sheikh are running away. So what we will do? Can't you tell that he is running away? If he is not, give
he's
me a
not
reason.
running away. He's just because I spoke to him yesterday. I spoke to him yesterday. I told him if he goes live, you should call him. Just like anonymous, like don't tell him who you are.
Yeah,
but
idea.
He said,
good idea.
I told him that, but he says there's really no point of debating him because he's not going to listen, and at the end of the day, he's still going to remain as a Christian.
How he know?
But I told,
is he?
But
Is,
I told
is,
him.
do he know?
I told him.
Is he claiming to be God? Do he claim to be God? Isn't Allah only the one who knows the unseen? So how he knew I will not become a Muslim? Isn't it Allah who softened the heart of people, and He is the one who hardens them? Isn't it Abu Sufyan used to be the enemy of the Prophet? Isn't it Khalid al-Walid used to be the enemy? So this guy, he's claiming to be Allah.
Yeah, because I told him, don't worry about him, because there's like thousands of people who watch the thing. You can help 10,000 people to Islam, but I don't know. He didn't listen.
No, he is afraid, my friend. He knew.
No,
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Listen. What we will lose if he really called me, honestly, what he will lose. Let us say, for the sake of argument, this guy, Christian Prince, he will not accept Islam. What he lost? At least he gave the correct answers for you yourself, and for the Muslims, and for even the Christians, so he can show everybody that this guy is not telling the truth if he is not telling the truth. So by retreating and running away, he is showing that he is afraid from what will happen. He will lose his career. People will laugh at him, starting from you, because maybe the rest do not know who is he, but for sure you will know his voice because you are watching and listening.
Yeah. CP, how's my voice? Is the mic clear, or should I get my headphones?
No, you are fine for me. So why you don't call him right now, my friend, again? Say, please, for the sake of Allah, do something.
Yeah. Nah, trust me. Like yesterday at the masjid, I was speaking to him. I was trying to convince him to call you, but he just shut me down.
Exactly.
And I can't call. Yeah.
He just shut you down
call him again
because he is terrified, my friend. He knew he cannot refute me.
I don't know.
Isn't it, my friend, Ahmed, listen, isn't it a clear sign? Who is the one running away? I am welcoming him, and I promise you I will speak to him nicely, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And he, as you said, even you gave him good idea. Don't tell that you are a sheikh. Don't tell anything about yourself. Like, give me any name you want.
Yeah, I told him that so he can call you.
See, even this one he will not do, because he knew that he cannot answer our questions, and we prove that Muhammad is a false prophet. So he decided to retreat because he is powerful only in the front of someone like you to fool him. So this is what's happening. He is the one is fooling the Muslims, not me. Otherwise, if you know that this person is lying, like there's many Muslims, they say Christian Prince is lying. So why they don't call me and get me busted?
Yeah, because I've been seeing your lives for maybe like 5 days now, for
Hmm.
1 week
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
and I'm just surprised there hasn't been any like top Muslim sheikhs or scholars calling you and just bust you in front of everyone. Do you get what I mean? I'm just
I,
surprised no one has done that.
I know what do you mean, and here we go. You have first-hand experience. You call your sheikh, who you saw. You said to me, I do not know who is he. He is the big shot, right?
Yeah.
So why the big
He's
shot?
he's he's like one of the top. He's like one of the top scholars in Toronto.
Okay, why the top scholar in Toronto? He don't dare even to get me busted. You see, you are not asking him even to debate me. You are asking him to get me busted. Can he call and say, hey, let me get you busted? It's going to take him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Christian Prince became shish kebab. But look what happened. He is the one is hummus.
Yeah. Because honestly, like, I just want somebody to call you and just like to bust you, make you like shish kebab.
Mhm. I want that to happen too, you know?
I just don't.
I want that. I
I just
support you in that. I support you in that, you know? So what do you think? Okay, listen. The first sheikh
because
in
my
Toronto,
because my knowledge in Islam isn't that great. I know some ideas, but I can't explain like hadith and stuff. I'm not a scholar, but I know there's a lot of scholars in it. But I don't know why they don't call. It was so easy for me to call you, but how come they can't call you?
exactly. You see, I don't choose my who's calling me. I don't know you.
Yeah,
Be honest with me. Have you ever spoke to each other before? Before
no,
last time?
first time.
Yeah. Did I ask you even who you are before you call me? No.
No, that's the thing. You didn't even know who I was. I could have been like Ahmed, like Zakir Naik, and I could have just bust you in front of everyone, but it wasn't Zakir Naik.
Yeah. So what we will do now? What happened, my friend? What will happen with the sheikh? Why they are running away? So Ahmed,
I don't know.
I say to you, my friend, because Islam is a lie, it's time for you to leave this cult.
I just can't. For me, it's either Islam or being an atheist. There's no
This is your
middle
business.
ground.
You
And I,
see, what you will be, this is not my business. You want to be an atheist, be an atheist. But, you know, we can talk about that later. But for now, what I showed you last time you called me 2 days ago is horrible. Isn't it you who said to me that the Quran speak about the cycle of the rain? And
yeah,
then we found the Quran is against that. So
yeah. But then my scholar told me that the Quran is not meant to be a book of science. It's meant
uh,
to be a book of signs.
how come the Muslim they made tons of articles, and if the Quran is not meant to be the book of science, why Allah speaking about science? When Allah he says that those are two body of water and they will never mix, that is science. That is not just a metaphorical, that is science. So is he saying that Allah he is not knowledgeable about science?
No, for sure he is.
Well, this is what he said to you, because he is saying, you know, uh, I can say, okay, I can agree that a book about God is not a book about science, no problem.
Yeah,
But
no problem. Yeah,
When the Quran speak about science, then we cannot say Allah is not talking about science no more.
yeah, that makes sense.
So as long Allah he says, okay, you know, that said, those two waters, the fresh and the salty, they never mix. Then they never mix. That's it. I mean, what do we need to play with it? You know, they never mix. They never mix. What you will do?
Yeah.
So if I am you and I'm looking for a truth, regardless who is the one who hold the truth, I mean, this is obviously is not from God, because God he don't say stupid things. God is wise.
But how do you explain in Islam? Like, how do you explain the good characters of the Prophet Muhammad?
What
Do
is
you get
good?
what I mean? Like,
What is the good character, my friend? Your prophet. Don't be upset from me. I'm just telling you what I believe. Okay, you asked me, so now a time
yeah,
for me to tell you. Your prophet, he is 54 years old, going after a child. She is 6 years old in the Islamic calendar, which means 5 years in our calendar. Is that a good character? Muhammad, let me, Ahmad. What do you think if your father come to your house and he flirt with your wife?
my father flirt with my wife.
Yes. What do you think if your dad, God forbid, you know, I'm not insulting your father. I'm saying if, let
Yeah,
us say, what do you think if your father come to your house
yeah.
and he flirt with your wife?
Like flirt how? Like he's attracted to her, or like what do you mean?
He's,
Like he
you know,
likes her?
he flirt for her. He say, you know, praise be to Allah who made my heart flip for you. You know, he tell her clearly that he like her, he want her.
I would think like he lost his, like he has mental problems, like mental health or something, or Alzheimer or
What?
something.
Okay,
Maybe.
what about he is he's a bad person too?
Yeah.
Do you think a good person will go, even your friend? What about if your brother? So this is cannot be, because you are the one who mentioned to me the good character, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, a good character is not you go into the house of somebody and then this man he have a wife and she is married, regardless if you are a father or the neighbor, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't you know, you don't flirt with the women. So I want you to look with me in the screen. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. I can give you the link actually, you know, but this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, volume number 14, page number
Oh,
190.
let me open up YouTube. I don't have YouTube open.
Okay.
I just have Skype.
Yeah, all right, no problem. I will send you a link. Let me send you a link which is can be shared. This one have Arabic title, so it's going to be hard to share. All right.
Because like my sheikh, he told me that the Prophet Muhammad, like peace be upon him, he never used to kill like innocent people,
We
like
will see.
compared to the
We will see
Christians
if this
and
is
the
true. We
Crusaders.
will see if this is true or not. This is absolutely false. Or the ones your prophet he killed, they were innocent. All of them. Anyway, so let us see. Let me send you this link so you can open it from your side to make it easier.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. This is a link, one of many links. Actually, you don't need to go by this one. You can open Tafsir al-Qurtubi for the chapter I'm going to show you, which means as any book, doesn't matter really for me. This is your Islamic interpretation. This is what the scholars they say, and this is what the reference of the hadith says. So open with me the link I just gave you. You know how to search for certain words in a page?
Is that Control F?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 All right. Search for the word Subhan.
Well, I gotta change my keyboard to Arabic keyboard because it's in English.
Oh. Well, anyway, if you go in that page,
Yeah.
you see where it says page number 172?
Yeah. I see it.
All right. It says here that the Prophet, when he went to Zainab, he stayed there for some time. And then he came to Zayd one day. And then he found Zainab, فَأَبْصَرَ زَيْنَبَ قَائِمَةً. He found Zainab standing. And she was white, beautiful,
Oh yeah, I see it. White and
and
big.
big. So why?
Yeah.
Because the Arab at that time, they like to have a wife. She is overweight. They call it, you know, now they call it, you know, big and beautiful, because this is like the average of beauty. If you are skinny at that
Yeah,
time,
back
people don't like
back
her.
then that
Yeah,
was the beauty
yeah.
standard.
And look what
That
it
was the
says
beauty.
here.
Yeah.
وَمِنْ أَتَمِّ نِسَاءِ قُرَيْشٍ. So she was from the most beautiful, perfect
Beautiful.
women of Quraysh, correct?
Yeah.
Read with me
That's what it
carefully.
said.
It says فَهَوِيهَا. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow.
This is the character of a prophet. فَهَوِيهَا. He loved her. He
Ah.
felt actually the فَهَوِيهَا is not even love. It's like a you know, he have a lust for her. Like he lost his control. You know, and
Yeah.
then
That's yeah.
what
That's
he said to
correct.
her, look, he did not only you know, in his heart he felt like he want to sleep with her. He said, Subhanallah muqallibul qulub. Do you see it?
Yeah. Wow.
How
That's
Muhammad used even the God name, his God. Remember, Allah is his God, right? He used his God name to flirt with the married women.
oh wow. But But the Prophet didn't even have a son. He only had a daughter.
Doesn't matter, my friend. He adopted him. This is from the time of Khadija, because Muhammad cannot have kids. He's an impotent man. So because Muhammad cannot have kids, Khadija, she wanted him to have a son, so they adopted this person. But however, he is adopted or not, let us say you are my friend and I come to your house. How in the
Yeah.
world, and I claim to be a sheikh, I claim to be, I'm not a prophet even. This guy is a prophet. This is supposedly the best of mankind, the Muslim they claim. And you, a second ago, you told me how you explained to me the great character of Muhammad, right? So based on this,
Yeah.
Ahmad, if you go to the house of your son one day, you see your son wife, and she is wearing maybe something see-through, maybe, or you know, she's in her house, and this is her dad, correct? The father of the husband is a father, right?
Yeah.
It's forbidden for her. So how in the world the father of his own son, he flirt with married women? How in the world, even if he is not a father, he flirt, and not only that, he used the name of his God
Yeah.
to flirt
I
with her.
read that.
So what do you say?
That's from, I'll be honest with you, from what I read, just with, it's really bad.
Not only
But
this,
I can't just take that.
listen, Ahmed, listen, read carefully, continue reading. فسمعت زينب بالتسبيحة. So Zainab, she heard him flirting, praising her by Allah, using Allah name. And then she told her husband Zayd, فذكرتها لزيد. Do you see it?
Yeah, I already read it.
And
I
then
read
look,
it. I read
what
it.
it says.
Yeah.
ففطن زيد. Like what the
Yeah.
heck? So now Zayd, he got it. They are sleeping together. They are, you know, there's something between them, because there's no good women. She will be excited. She should say to him, shame on your father. Look what he said to me, correct?
Yeah.
She did not say that. She liked it. Obviously, they are sleeping together already. And then he went to his father and he says, oh, Messenger of Allah, please give me permission to divorce her. فَفَطِنَ Zayd. So Zayd got it. They are already together. This is the man they told you he is a good man. What do you think?
Well, you know, I can't just. There must. Can, maybe this was written by the enemy of Islam.
My friend,
Like the
this is
enemy.
Al-Qurtubi, my friend. This is Al-Qurtubi, and you can open the website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So this is written by the enemy of Islam, and you Muslim teaching it in your school. Are we going to blame the Jews as usual for anything happen? Is that a story written by the Jews? Is Al-Qurtubi as a Jew?
No.
And by the way, this is not only Al-Qurtubi, this is in many books. And nobody says this is a fabrication. And here you will see actually, it says, وقيل إن الله بعث ريحا فرفعت الستر وزينب متفضلة. And Allah, he sent wind. Look, Allah is working for Muhammad. Allah is working for Muhammad. Allah, he sent wind, and the curtain is left, and she was متفضلة, which means she is almost wearing nothing. في منزلها, so she is at home, you know. And then فرأى زينب فوقعت في نفسه. So he saw Zainab and he wanted her. And not only that, فوقع في نفس زينب أنها وقعت في نفس النبي. So Zainab, she noticed too that Muhammad, he wanted her.
I think I read a similar thing in the Quran as well, but it wasn't in details.
Yeah, this is the interpretation of the verse, my friend, where it says Allah, he says to him, Allah saying to him, are you going to hide your, you know, what Allah, he made it like clear for you that you want her? Look, it says here, وقال ابن عباس وتخفي في نفسك الحب لها. This is the meaning of the verse. Why you are hiding? Look at the hypocrite. The guy, he went to Muhammad telling him, let me divorce her. Muhammad, he says, why you want to divorce her? A second ago he was flirting with his wife.
Yeah,
you know,
unbelievable. Yeah.
So come on, Ahmad, you know, it's time. It's time, my friend. I mean, you are I can tell you are coming from a good family. You are not that trashy to accept such a man to be a prophet for you.
You know, see, yeah, this is a pretty bad what you call it, like what's written there. I need to save this link and show it to my sheikh and see what he says about
What
it.
he will say to you, this guy, Allah, he block his have Islamophobia. That's what he will say to you. He already gave you the answer. Didn't you get it, Ahmad? Because if he have the guts, if he have a truth, he will not stand to come and say, hey, let me show everybody that you are a fabricator. And as you see, Ahmad, what he will say about this. I mean, this is in your Islamic website. I can give it to you from the government of Saudi Arabia. And even this one is a government website. So what he will say.
Does Jalalain and Tabari and all of them, do they say the same thing about this?
Well,
or is it just Qurtubi?
there is different details, but all of them, all you see, Al-Qurtubi, he was not a witness to say. He is not saying. It says there Ibn Abbas. Do you see Ibn Abbas?
Oh, where?
Okay. It says وقال ابن عباس وتخفي في نفسك الحب لها. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So here they are. Al-Qurtubi is a person giving interpretation using the companion who witnessed the story. Not him, because Al-Qurtubi wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ibn Kathir wasn't there. Those are people, they are collecting information about the story and they are putting it together.
Then, but why do people say that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was the most, he was the best of mankind?
Ask yourself. You are the one who told me that just 10 minutes ago. Because you do not know, my friend. I don't want to insult you. You know, you were ignorant. I just inform you something you do not know. Because of our ignorance, you know, we say things, it's not true. Because we grow up in a society, everybody praising Muhammad, he's amazing, he's the best of mankind, he's when the guy is nothing but a perverted man.
But then how do you explain like all the miraculous times he has won in war?
What he won, he always lost actually. Most of the war actually, if you read the story of Badr, you will see he predicted, even he told them that there's a few of them will be there. He saw a dream about the number of people who will fight him. They went there, they found a huge number, and look what happened. Just to show you, this is a comedy. So Ahmed, tomorrow you will go to war, okay? And I will say to you, okay, well, one of you can fight 10. Who told me that? Allah. Do you think that if Allah says one can fight 10, Allah can make it happen?
For sure.
All right. So how come it didn't happen?
If you have God by your side, doesn't matter how many.
Exactly. If I have God on my side, even if I am one and there's a 1 billion human being, they want to fight me, I will win, correct? Because they are not fighting me, actually, they are fighting God, correct?
Yeah.
If we go to chapter 8.
But the Prophet did win.
Hold on. No, he did not. No, he did not. He lost. Listen. Chapter 8, verse number 65. Allah said to Muhammad, Allah saying to Muhammad, this is not Muhammad saying to Allah, O Prophet, rouse the believers to fight. If there is 20 among you, patient and persevering, they will vanquish 200. Correct?
Yeah.
The Muslim, they went to the war and they lost. And then when he came back, in order to cover himself, he says, verse number 66, for the present, Allah has lightened your task, for he knoweth that there is a weak spot on you. So if there is 100 of you with patient and persevering, they will vanquish 200. So look what happened. From 1 to 10 to 1 to 2.
Yeah, wow.
Allah now he found a weakness. This is a prophet. So
shit,
well, you keep saying shit. It's okay. So so Allah now he found that you have a weakness. Who care about their weakness? You just told them 1 to 10 they can have victory. Who care if they are 1? If there is even a child, correct? Even if it's an infant, like the maximum he can do poo-poo in this war. If Allah he said, and Allah is God supposedly, if Allah he says he will win, well, he will win.
Yeah, I don't know, Alex. That's that's the thing with the Quran, because Quran says that it's a very easy book to understand, But even when I read it as in Arabic, it's still not easy to understand.
No, for me it's very easy. I laugh. For me I laugh because you see, maybe for you it's not easy to understand. I understand the language is stupid. I understand with you. The language is so
It's
stupid.
a hard language.
No, no, it's not a hard language. It's a stupid language. Like, I will give you an example. If we
Like
go,
the Arabic isn't clear.
no, 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 the Arabic, yeah, the Arabic, it's not the Arabic. The Arabic is a language which is actually very clear, but the Quran is stupid. And the funny is the Quran saying that we made the Quran a clear book for people. So
Yeah.
if we go to chapter Al Kafirun, Al Kafirun, right?
Yeah, I know that. I spoke to my sheikh about that. I always tell him, like, if the Quran is supposed to be a clear book, then how come for me it's quite it's a bit difficult to understand certain. It's not even certain. It's most chapters and verses. It's a bit hard to understand.
My friend, I'm
But
giving
then he
you,
tells,
yeah,
but then he tells me this is what we're here for. This
yeah,
is what
okay,
we as
exactly.
scholars.
This is why, and when we needed him, he ran away. This is what he is for, guys. This is why I'm here for you. And when you call him, oh, I have to go. I cannot do it. Like, what the heck? So, Ahmed, I want you to focus on me, and I want to show you. I know you. You know. Do you know this chapter by heart, or you do not know it by heart?
Yeah, I know this
Can you say
chapter.
it by heart? You like to
Which one?
recite Al Kafirun? Do you know Al Kafirun? It's okay if you don't know it. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون. Do you know it?
Do you want me to read it or?
No, no, it's okay. But let me show with you how stupid this chapter. This is God talking. So Allah saying,
Oh, that chapter. Yeah, that was the thing. When I read it the first time, it was really like I didn't understand what was this. What was about. It made no sense.
Muhammad, he was taken to talking to the kuffar of Quraysh, and later he clearly proved that Muhammad is a false prophet. Why? Because he said to them, I worship not what you worship, and I will not worship what you worship, and you will not worship what I worship. But later, all of them, they worship what he worship. I mean, look at this idiot. He told them that you will not worship what I worship, which
Yeah,
means he is sure. And then all of them later, they worship what he worship. And just
yeah,
and just how stupid the verse is. I mean, the whole chapter is, okay, I don't worship what you worship. That's it. Why you keep repeating yourself? So, oh, who you kuffar, I worship not what you worship, and you will not worship what I worship. And I'm not going to worship what you worship because I will not worship what you worship. Because you have your religion, I have mine. Like, what the heck?
yeah.
So if we take the word, take the word worship and we put the word eat, I will not eat what you eat, and you will not eat what I eat. Because I will not eat what you eat, and you will not eat what I eat, because I have my food, you have yours.
Yeah, it's man. There's some things. That's what I mean, CP. There's some things that I can't explain, that I don't understand.
Ahmad, I want you, what about you call your sheikh right now and put him in the speaker?
Oh, you know, he was actually very angry this morning.
Yeah,
He was.
because, why? Because you
He
are listening
told
to
me
me?
to stay. He told me to stay away from this Kafirs.
Yeah, yeah, stay away. But let us get closer to him. What about you call him and put him in the speaker? And I say to him, hey, sheikh, this guy, he insists to talk to you. Can you please talk to him? What do you think?
What about if I somehow get his Skype ID
Okay,
and you call him without me?
sure. Give me his Skype. I will call him right now.
Okay, he's not online right now. He's not
No
online,
problem. I will, we will call him wherever we can. No problem.
and that way you can speak to him. But yeah, that
So,
oh man, it's just
so Ahmad, are you, come on, isn't it time for you to leave Islam, my friend? I mean, this is your prophet. He go to his wife, his son, wife, and he flirt with her. Do you want to have such a man in your house?
but it's hard. And I just
Too
then
hard,
how
my friend. Ahmad, come on. Is it hard to refuse a man? He go
But if
in the house
yeah,
of people and he flirt with their wives, and yet he claimed to be a prophet of God. Isn't it obvious that he is the devil? This is an act of the devil. A decent man, a man have little decency. He's not a prophet. When he go to the house of a friend, he will not look at the wife of the friend, even if he's just a friend. This is the, he is inside the house. Why? When the husband is not there. Do you know why? Because now he is the father, correct?
yeah,
Otherwise, he should not be inside the house alone with the wife, correct?
yeah.
So he is being trusted to enter into the house because of father-son relationship. So what he did, what he do? He betrayed his
Hmm.
own son. And then the poor kid, he go to Muhammad, the same person who is flirting with his wife. Imagine how humiliating it is to go to the same person who was just flirting with your wife, because what he will do, he will kill him. You go to him, please let me divorce her, please, his wife, she just told him that your father, he want me, he want to have sex with me. So the guy, he said to himself, I'm not going to be a pimp living in a house where my wife is being,
Yeah.
or obviously she like him, otherwise she will not be proud about it.
It's a hard passage to read. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. It
Everything
looks
I
bad, but
everything I showed you since the 2 days ago and now, and you do not know
believe
what
me,
to say.
CP, believe me, CP, it's not like that I don't want the sheikhs to call you. I want them to call you
I know,
to strengthen my faith. I want them to call you, to boss you.
but it's what's happening
But
is the opposite.
I don't understand why none of them call you. It was not even difficult for me to call you. It took me
There's
one
a
second
million
to.
videos in YouTube exposing the lies of a Christian prince, but none of those who make videos dare to call me.
Yeah.
And as you see, Ahmad, did I give you a speech, or I showed you reference and I give you the Muslim website?
Nah, you show a reference.
Okay,
Cause I
I'm
yeah,
always
cause I've
showing in the
been
screen what I say, and I make Muslim read with me. And then how in the world you say to me I'm lying?
cause before I used to watch you, I used to watch Sheikh Osman Farouk,
Yeah,
but
potato Farouk.
but I stopped watching him because he's a liar, and that's how I found you.
How you know he's a liar? What made you? Did you watch the video about him that the prophet he did he free her to honor her and he married her? Talking about Mary the Copt, and then we showed a
Yeah,
reference.
that's the one. That's the one I watched.
Uh,
Cause I knew that story already, and he just lies.
exactly. He's a potato. So now, so you came through him to me, or you know about me from before?
No, I think on Twitter or something, because I follow his Twitter. He called somebody about Christian princess or something, Christian princess. So I
Mm-hmm,
just
mm-hmm,
searched up
mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
searched that up on YouTube and I found you. And yeah,
So you see, even he tried to insult me. He's a bully. Now they are a bully. They cannot refute me. And all of them, they want to debate me face to face, but nobody can debate me in Skype. No problem, because they are
yeah,
scared. They knew they are liars. So look what happened. This guy, he made videos to insult me. He could not refute me. And now, because of his video, you are here. You search for me. And now I can tell you are leaving Islam left and right.
yeah. Honestly, like Uthman, like he's not a really good scholar. He's a potato.
All of them, they are potatoes. Your sheikh, the
Not
one,
all of them. Not
no, all of
not all of
them,
them are
my friend.
potatoes.
No, no, Ahmad.
Just
Okay, isn't it the sheikh you spoke to him today in the morning is a potato too?
I don't want to say
No,
anything.
you want to
He's not a
say okay, he will hear you, no problem. But even if you don't say it, everybody have to agree. If he is not a potato, he will say, you know what? I'm going to call this guy, and I will show all the Muslims that this guy, he is not telling the truth. Very simple.
yeah.
And
But
if I and
Uthman, he's a liar. He lies about just to make himself to make Islam look good, but he fabricate things. That's why I stopped watching Uthman.
yeah, well, he is he is not even a potato for me. He is just a puppy. But anyway, You see, Uthman is not the prophet anyway. I mean, we are not here. I don't want to do
Yeah.
what Muslims do, start, bullying, and, I don't care about this person. At the end of the day, our argument is about Muhammad, if he is a prophet or not. There's
But CP, just one question. Like if like what you call it, if like Islam is not the truth and stuff, and like, then how come like all the sheikhs and scholars are still being Muslim? How come they're not leaving Islam and not
who
exposing?
they are all, first of all, those have a career, they are making living from it. And if you are living in Islamic society, and there's a consequence if you leave, that you know the thing, right? So especially if you live in the Middle East, who dare to say, Muhammad, do I dare to say what I am saying to you now if I live in Saudi Arabia?
If you say these things in the Saudi Arabia, they would probably
Properly, they will make me shish
no, they will
kebab in 2
execute
minutes.
you. They'll probably execute you.
Exactly. So why the sheikhs are still sheikhs? Because who dare?
Yeah.
This is a terrorist religion, literally. Because the second you say one word about Muhammad, we want to kill. Actually, today I was seeing an article in Sky News Arabic, which is owned by Emirat, as I know. It says that terrorism threatens the Western culture. And now they are saying, because of terrorism, Western, they cannot have a meeting with their own fan, because a terrorist will be waiting for them. And the story is like, it's about the Islamic terrorism. And the funny is that this is a sponsored by Emirat. You see, even here it says بتوقيت Abu Dhabi. So they are saying clearly that because of terrorism, Western, they lost their freedom. And who is the one doing terrorism in the West? They are saying the Muslims. And who is the one writing the articles? Muslims.
Yeah. That's
his name is Hamid al-Kafai. Hamid, Muslim, correct? Hamid.
Yeah.
الإرهاب يهدد الثقافة الغربية. So because of terrorism, the Western civilization freedom is under threat. What terrorism? You read the article, you will see this Muslim terrorist and this Muslim terrorist and this Muslim terrorist, and they are counting for you what the terrorist of Muhammad they did. So how that can be, you ask me, I mean, how why they are still Muslims?
That's the thing, man. I just don't understand. Like, it's for me, it was like this, because like for me, it's either Islam is the truth, that there is a God, or Islam is false and there is no God. Because I tried,
Let us first, Ahmed.
because I spoke to my sheikh about could Jesus be God and things like that, and he told me like, do you really believe Jesus, God can do poo-poo and things like that? He says these things.
Okay, hold on. Where he got that Jesus was doing poo-poo? Is that there is a reference for it?
No, like no reference, but he said he's human, he ate, he
okay,
slept.
well, isn't it the angel Jibril? He came to Mary as a fully human being in the Quran, and he was doing poo-poo too?
Yeah.
Isn't it Jibril who have, the Quran says, a perfect man, which means you have a penis? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, why Jibril have a penis if we cannot see it? What is the purpose? Why Jibril he have a penis if we can, if he will not use it? Right?
Yeah, right.
And if he is a Jibril, according to Muslims, and now he came as a man with the penis, well, why the Muslim they call him Holy Spirit? Can a man be holy then? A man can be holy. But a man can be holy, but this is only Jesus, because Jibril in the Quran, he disobeyed Allah when he questioned about creating Adam, and this is why Allah he ordered all the angels to bow down to Adam.
No, that's true. It's, it also frustrates me as well, like when I speak to like my brothers, like my Muslim brothers, and they tell me that there's nowhere in the Bible that says Jesus is God, but I know already some references on top of my head that Jesus is God, but the reason I don't accept it is because I think that the Gospels, Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John, it's fabricated. It's not reliable sources.
My friend, you see, all those names you mentioned, the disciple of Jesus, they were killed. And the reason is what is written there. So why anyone? Remember, they are not killed because they are killing people. They are not killed because they were attacking like Muhammad. Just for preaching what is there. So why somebody will give his life for a lie? He knew it's a lie if it's fabricated.
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, I don't understand, like, why would like Allah, after like 600 years or 1,000 years, says, oh no, Jesus didn't die, I rose him up to the heavens. So
Actually,
he pretty much misguided like 2 billion people.
yeah, not only this, Allah in the story in the Quran confirmed that the Bible you just said it's fabricated is true. Why? Because what the Quran says, that Allah, he made someone look like Jesus, correct?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so that's mean the Bible is true, because I write what I saw, and Allah, he says this is what they saw. Correct?
yeah. That's
So,
correct.
so
Yeah,
how the Bible is corrupt? You know, the witnesses, they wrote what they saw, that Jesus was in the cross. Jesus, he spoke in the cross. Jesus, he died in the cross. And the
yeah,
Quran confirmed that. So how the Muslim, they say Jesus was crucified. So what they are confirming actually is a stupid story, according to Muhammad, that Allah replaced Jesus by someone else. He looked like Jesus. But
yeah,
who can prove that this is Jesus who is not Jesus? So if I go right now to execution and I see somebody, his name is, let us say, Abdul, he been executed, and then you ask me, did you see him? I say yes. He was him. I say yeah, I saw him with my eyes. And then 600 years after, you say no, this is someone look like him, brother.
that's
brother,
yeah,
brother and sister, Allah, he put Jesus in the cross, but the fact is what is Jesus, because Allah, he don't like Jesus to be crucified. And then Allah, he deceived the Christian and the Jews. And the Jews, they were thinking, this is Jesus, that's not the Jesus, this is Jesus, that's not Jesus. And then what they said to them, well, this is Jesus because he looked like Jesus, he talked like Jesus, his hair like Jesus, his eyes like Jesus, and even his iPhone is Jesus' iPhone. So, therefore, this must be Jesus. However, brother, sister, this is not the true Jesus, because the true Jesus, he don't have iPhone, he has Samsung. Like, what the heck? The true Jesus, he don't have iPhone, he has Samsung. So what is the
yes,
proof? What is the proof this is not Jesus? What a stupid
yeah,
story. So Ahmad, I'm glad for you that you decide to leave Islam, because from what you said already you are saying the Quran is funny. Quran is stupid.
yeah. It's just like there's some things it just doesn't make sense, and the satanic verses, nobody has really explained that to me really well. It's just
Oh, can I explain to you? Like, hold on. You see, the Muslim, they say, I will use the satanic verses as a sword with two sides. Let me show you how. A second ago, you said to me, because suppose this is what they told you as a Muslim, right? That the Bible is corrupted, correct?
yeah. They say the Bible is corrupted.
If we go, me and you, chapter 22, verse number 52. What the verse saying? That every messenger before thee, which means Muhammad, Shaitan, he put words in his desire. But what Allah will do? Allah will delete it, correct?
Yeah.
So how the Muslim, they say that the only book is protected is the Quran? If the verse saying that all the prophet before you have those is similar, which means somebody, Shaitan, he is trying to corrupt their words, but don't worry, Allah will cancel it, Allah will delete it, Allah will erase it. So the verse here saying that all the messenger of Allah, who Allah he sent, all of them, there is somebody will try to lie about what they say, to put, and that body is Shaitan, because all corruption is coming from Shaitan. And then the verse saying Allah will erase it. So the verse here promising that even the gospel should be protected. Because why Allah will erase what Shaitan he will throw in the mouth of Isa or Moses?
But that's the thing, like Shaitan shouldn't even come close to the prophet or to any of the prophets. So they don't even need protection, because Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. But for the sake of argument, as long as this verse is there, and that can be used to prove Islam is stupid when they say that the Bible is corrupted, because Allah in this verse says anything shaitan he put in this book, because the word of the prophet is word what? Of word of God. So any addition shaitan he try to add, Allah is watching and Allah will erase it. So if Allah will erase it, and he says all the messengers did that happen to them before you, but Allah will erase it, which means for all. So how the Muslim they say this will only happen to Muhammad? Secondly, the satanic verses, if you read the story, you will see that Muhammad he bowed down to the idols, the three daughters of Allah. That's mean
I read
Muhammad,
that. I read that.
that's mean Muhammad is a mushrik. In the top of that, how we knew, as long shaitan he can put words in the mouth of Muhammad, how we knew that this verse itself is not from shaitan?
Like these things are really hard. That's why I always had some doubt about, like.
So my friend, as long you agreed to leave Islam, I'm so happy for you. I invite you right now to accept Jesus as your savior, and if you have a question, I will be happy to help you.
Listen, Sippy, you have enlightened me about Islam, but for me, I just have to do more reading. I have to, do you know what I mean? I need to learn more about Christianity, because I don't know anything about it that much.
All right.
You know?
No problem. I just why I'm saying to you, I am here to help you. You know, no problem. I want you to do me a favor before you go. What about you call different sheikh, as long the first sheikh you run away? Maybe the second sheikh would do it. Do you have another sheikh?
He's not really a sheikh. He's like, he's not a scholar, but he's a bit more knowledgeable, but
what about,
he won't be able to.
Okay, but there's many mosques and there's many imams in Toronto, right? So why you don't choose one of them and say, hey, come on, I want you to get this guy busted. He made me leave Islam.
No, I don't want to. I don't want them to know.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, because I spoke to them, and some of the answers they given me, it's a bit nonsense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, Ahmed, I want you to do this. Start reading the gospel. Start from book of John or Luke. Doesn't matter really. And you can anytime, you know, try to contact me.
CP, I have read John. Like, I don't know why Muslims say Jesus isn't God, when literally in the first chapter of John, it mentions like Jesus' deity.
The first page, not only first chapter, the first page.
Yeah.
And they say, and not only that, they say to you, where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. Isn't it his disciple says to him, why you don't show us the Father? And you know that we Christian, we call the Father our God, we call him Father, right? So why you don't show us the Father? And that's it. Jesus, he said to him, well, I am with you all this time, and you do not know me? Whoever saw me, he saw the Father. I and the Father is one. And they say to you, where Jesus says, I'm God.
Yeah. Even as a Muslim, when every time I hear like Muslims, they say, where did Jesus say he is God? I get frustrated, because why would Christians say Jesus is God if it's not clearly mentioned in the Bible?
My friend, why the Jews they killed killed Jesus? Because he's a prophet. Yeah. that is stupid to say, because if they kill him because he's a prophet, that's when they believe he's a prophet. You see what I mean? If they killed him because he's a prophet, I mean, if we want to say that the Jews are very, according to Muslims, they try always to make them very evil. Okay, no problem. You can make them whatever you want. But the Jews, they have many prophets and they follow them. They did not really kill them, right?
Yeah.
In the same time, the Quran says that the Jews, some of the prophet they accused to be a liar, and some of the Jews they killed. If we ask the Muslim now, any Muslim who's watching, who is the name, give me the name of the person who is a prophet who was killed by the Jews.
No prophets.
Can the Muslim tell us who is the Jews, who is the prophet which killed by the Jews? As an example, chapter 5 verse number 70. It says there, some of them you accuse of lying and some of them you killed, which means there's many. Muslims, Who are they, the many prophets, the many who were killed by the Jews? If there is any shake. So Ahmed, I will be happy to receive call from you again when you like to know about Jesus more, and you like
Yeah.
to I would love to, my friend, you are a nice person, and I would love to save you from hell. I believe in hell. I believe in salvation. I believe that Jesus Christ is the only Savior. And because I love to see you saved, my friend, you are like my little brother, and I love to save you and take you with me and all those Christians to take you with us so we can enjoy a real happiness with the Lord. I like you to
Yeah.
accept the Messiah.
Yeah,
So,
thank you. You have definitely enlightened me. I'm definitely gonna read the Gospels, but can you just like, uh, for me, the biggest issue with Christianity is not Trinity. Like Trinity, I don't know why sometimes Muslims say, "Oh, Trinity doesn't make sense," or "This doesn't make sense." For me, it's like how can you make sense of God, of who He is? Your mind can't comprehend who God is.
yeah, that's
Do you
true.
get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we
So
call
it
him
doesn't
we
matter
call him
if,
Almighty. Why we call him Almighty? Because he's Almighty. What Almighty mean? There's no limit of what he can do, right? So
yeah.
he's Almighty. So when this man he says to you that Jesus was a man, so are you saying to me that God Almighty, he's capable not of being a man in the same time God? This is against the word Almighty. This is against the
But
word God.
wait, CP, do Christians believe that Jesus is a man or he just became a man?
My friend, the Bible teaches that for God he humbled himself. He humbled himself, so he come in a form of a man. So God, because he is so glorious, and because his glory is too like if you see God how the way he is, you can't even live. Let us say,
Yeah,
I'm not going to compare God to the sun, but the sun, the star, But imagine you are getting close to the sun. What will happen to you?
yeah.
This is what will happen.
You
So
burn, yeah.
so God he humbled himself, and in order for us to see him, he came to us as a man. So he is a man in the same time he is God. And if God he choose to be a man forever, this is God. If he choose
Yeah.
to be a man for a day, he is God. If he choose, you cannot tell why God, you cannot be
Like
this.
honestly, CP, sorry. That's the biggest issue with me. Like I spoke to not my sheikh, but with my one of my friend. I told him like, so God can't be a man. Then how did God become a tree, like a burning bush,
Yeah,
when he spoke to Moses? Do you get what I mean?
exactly.
If
And
he,
not only that, actually, the voice came from the tree, right?
yeah,
Okay, how did God became a voice?
they'll say no, 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 God. But yeah, that's
Is the voice of God is
uh
the voice of God is God? See, the Muslims, just because Muhammad he said, they refuse. As an example, I never saw a Muslim making fun of Mary being a virgin giving birth to Jesus, correct?
yeah,
Why? Because the Quran says so. But imagine
yeah,
if there is no verse in the Quran, they will laugh at us. You know it.
yeah.
So just because Muhammad says so, okay, it's true. When we ask the
That's true.
Muslims, when we ask the Muslims, is Allah is a fire? They say to me, no. So what this verse in the Quran saying? Blessed is the one in the fire and the one who is around the fire. Who is the one in the fire? Moses, he come, he heard the voice of God, and the voice of God is coming from the tree, from the fire. Okay, and then it says, but when he come to it, chapter 27, verse number 8, he was called, blessed is who is ever in the fire and who is ever around it. You ask the Muslims, who is the one in the fire? Remember, the Quran says that this is a holy ground. Take off your
Yeah,
shoes. So, are you a Hindu? Muslims? Because the Hindus they believe in a holy fire,
yeah.
right? So, are you a Hindu? Why it is a holy ground? Who is in the holy ground? Allah.
Yeah, God.
So who is in the fire? They have no answer. You read the interpretation, they will say to you, the angels. Like, what the heck? Why it says the angels? And why the angels are inside the fire? I mean, what they are doing there? Like
That's
they
great.
are doing break dance. Like what they are doing? Like, hey, angel, why you are inside the fire? Angels, okay, come to the fire, man. You will be burned. No, no, that's okay. For me, fire is okay. I thought hellfire is for. So how? And in the same time, because Muhammad is a fraud, he copy a story from the Bible. He add his own spice, and Muhammad is like a person who steal my bicycle, and then he paint the bicycle, so I will not know that this is my bicycle. But he forgot to take my name from it.
Come on, CP.
Honestly, this is how Muhammad is. He is the most foolish person ever. I mean, the more we read about him, the more we die laughing. This guy is a certified idiot. So I cannot find better comedy than Muhammad. Actually, like 99% 0.9999, like the election in the Middle East. Not guys, when they vote for Saddam Hussein, 99.999999 they agree. And the one who did not agree, actually he agreed, but he died when he was doing the election. This is Muhammad. 99.99999999999. They believe that Muhammad. Okay, there's no atheist in Saudi Arabia, brother. There is no atheist in Yemen, brother. There's no atheist. There's no atheist everywhere. Because who there? Saddam Hussein in charge. But the second you start reading, you will see that this person, this prophet, is a false idiot. Anyway, Ahmad, he hang up. All right, he's gone. But we are happy that Ahmad, he left Islam. He called me to get me busted, and he ended leaving Islam. Let us see if there's other Muslims. All right. I'm a Muslim. Okay. I'm glad that Ahmad, he decided to leave Islam. Wonderful. We are calling different Muslim. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend.
Hello?
You are a Muslim, right?
Yes.
All right. What would you like to say to us? We are live on air.
How are you?
I'm fine. Is your prophet a prophet? What do you think?
Yes, sir, he is.
Why he is?
Hold on one minute before we start with this. I just want to ask you, who do you believe wrote the Quran?
Who I believe he wrote the Quran?
Yeah, who do you believe wrote the Quran?
Well, the Quran answers us. It says it is the word of a decent prophet. So Muhammad is the one who wrote the Quran, according to the Quran.
Okay. All right. So you think
no, read with me. Chapter, because I don't like to say things without proof. Chapter 69, verse number 40. Chapter 81, verse number 19. It says it is the words of a honorable prophet. The Muslims, they put between two brackets Jibreel, but the fact nowhere Jibreel. It says the messenger, Allah messenger, is what Allah speaking of. So it is the word of honorable messenger. Is the Quran,
in the Quran, Allah says that Muhammad was illiterate. He didn't even know how to read.
No, nowhere the Quran says Muhammad is illiterate. We will go there after we finish this. Is the Quran the word of Allah, or the Quran is the word of the angel, or the Quran is the word of Muhammad? What do you think?
Word of Allah.
Okay, so chapter 69, verse number 40, it says, "This is verily the word of honored messenger."
Before that, probably Muhammad ﷺ has said something,
no
and then
problem.
He said Muhammad.
No, my friend, this is Quran. This is Quran. This is always a Quran, and then it says this is the word of honorable messenger.
Okay, what's before that?
You can read what before it. He is giving you lecture about this and that, and do this, don't do that, etc. And then
yeah, that's
okay,
what Muhammad ﷺ is telling us.
So this is Quran, but now it's Quran.
Yeah, Allah is saying this is what Muhammad, peace be upon him, said.
But so Muhammad did not receive this revelation from Allah. So why it's in the Quran? Because that will make it hadith. If it is a hadith, is Muhammad saying don't do this, don't do that? That's mean Allah there is not talking.
Okay. Yeah. Can I have a question?
What we want to skip this one now? Let us try to find the answer, my friend, before we go. No problem.
I did answer. I did answer.
No, you did not answer. You did not answer. If you say this is Muhammad, that's mean the Quran. But this is the Quran. So you just admitted that the Quran is a word written by Muhammad.
You're not even reading what was said before that.
Read. Okay, read. Go ahead. Read. Read as much as you want. So what?
I can't see. I'm on the call.
Open chapter 69, my friend. Open chapter 69 and read any verses you want until 40. That's not the problem. It says that
I have to go. I'm going somewhere.
Oh, you have to go now.
No, I'm not going. I'm not scared of you, man.
Okay.
Yo, chill.
Right.
I'm not leaving. I have to go in 15 minutes. I have to go. Let me just. I want to. I have a question I don't understand. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
How is Jesus God and he doesn't know the hour?
Well, that's a great question. How Jesus is God? He do not know the hour. So the one who do not know the hour, he cannot be God. Correct?
Yes.
Well, the same chapter you are reading from, you will see that Jesus, he told them what will happen exactly and when the hour will come. We Christians do not believe in the predestiny, which means the more we sin, the faster the hour come. And Jesus says, only my Father, which means he have the decision because he is the Father. That's why we call him the Father. So Jesus, he said, I've been given the power over the flesh. It is to my Father to announce the hour, not to me. So we believe in the Trinity. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. It is the job of the Father to announce the hour because he is the one in charge. For me, I am the judge in the judgment day. And the same chapter Jesus said, this is will happen, and this is will happen, and this is will happen. And when all of those things happen, I will come to you. So Jesus, he knew about the hour, but the one who will announce it is God in the same time, with God the Father.
Okay.
In the same time,
so,
hold on. What kind of God? You are the one who agreed with me that God is the one who know the hour. You said yes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of God? He says the moon is split and the judgment day is near and nothing happened. Do your God know the hour?
Yeah.
Well, no, because he says that اقتربت الساعة. The word اقتربت in Arabic mean not only near, it's almost in the corner. Your prophet, he says, ليوشكنا Isa. Almost Isa, he will come, and he will be here, you know, and that will be the sign of the judgment day. And Isa did not come, and this was 1400 years ago. If we go right now to the hadith, if we ask you, who is the one who told Muhammad that Isa will come very, very soon? You will say to me, who? You will say, Allah told him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read with me carefully. It says, and this is Sahih.
I can't see anything because I'm on my phone.
No problem. I can read for you, my friend. No problem. By the one whose hands is my soul, Ibn Maryam, the son of Mary, shall soon descend among you, judging justly. He shall break the cross and kill the pig. Jesus is going to be a cowboy, will fight pigs, no problem. But did he say liyushikna, which means extremely soon, not only soon, very soon?
I know why. In the Quran,
80%
so far, 80% of what's in the Quran has been proven 100% correct. 80% of it is 100% correct. The other 20% is unknown.
No, hold on. You see, don't give me numbers 80%. My friend, give me one. Proven to be true.
A lot.
Okay, give me one prophecy in the Quran come to be true. Or one knowledge.
Okay. One of them was he said that iron didn't even come from Earth. He said it came from like meteors or something.
All right.
Well, like not too long ago, we knew that meteors, iron came from meteors.
Okay, hold on, guys. Allah in the Quran, He says iron did not come from the earth, is coming from the sky, from the space, correct?
Yeah.
But is that true?
It was proven to be, yes.
No, my friend. If you go right
Was
now,
it? Wait.
my friend, the volcano have something called magma, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Most of the volcano magma is iron. So how we have no iron except the one coming from the sky when the magma, the core of the earth, is full of iron? How there is no iron? The Quran, if we go and read the Quran, you will see that Allah, He says وَأَنزَلْنَا الْحَدِيدِ. But why you Muslim, why you don't read what is before? It says Allah, He sent down the book. Did Allah send really a book, printed book? Allah, He sent down the justice. Allah, He sent down the scale to measure. Did Allah send the scale? No. And then we send down the iron. So this is not about iron sending. Allah saying to you that everything creation you have is made by us. But I will go with you now, because now that will become a mistake. Because did Allah send the iron to who? To mankind, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So mankind is there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So isn't it the blood of Adam have iron? So if there was no iron, and then Allah, He sent iron with the rain, did Adam, he drink water and he get iron in his blood? If there's no iron in the blood, we will not live. We will die. Anyone have deficiency, little deficiency in iron, he is going to be sick. If he have no iron at all in his blood, he is dead.
Wait, I'm not. Was it iron or was it something else? Because I'm not sure.
No, iron,
is that what he said
my
in the
friend,
Quran?
iron. You can go right now and read about how and what is the percentage of iron in our blood. And if we don't have iron, we are dead. So Allah, He sent iron to the mankind, but mankind already exist and they have iron in their blood. So if there is no iron, where is the iron coming from in their blood? And remember, Adam was created from dust, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So from dust to dust you go, my friend.
No.
What do you mean no?
Created from what? He was created from clay.
What, isn't it the clay is a dust mixed with water? You're funny.
Yeah, I'm funny. Look at these losers in the comments.
Okay, don't talk about the
Bunch of losers,
my
yo.
friend. Focus.
These guys have nothing to do. They
It's
just sit
okay.
in the
It's okay, my
comments.
friend. Guys, be nice, please.
Yo, look.
My
Hold up.
my friend.
You're like,
don't make
listen.
Don't make.
You know what's
don't
funny?
Make a drama.
You know what's funny?
Don't make a drama.
One sec.
My friend.
Okay, I'm not done.
Okay, don't make a drama about comment. You are talking to me. Listen.
I heard you today. You were making fun of Zakir Naik when you're the one sitting on your laptop waiting for random people on Skype. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What?
Zakir Naik actually gets up in front of millions and talks to people.
I'm getting in front of millions. You see, I am #1 person Indonesian people listen to around the world. So I am the one who millions speak to, listen to me, and your Zakir Naik don't dare to debate me. You should be ashamed of himself. Who care about going? I'm not going anywhere. I sit wearing my short. My friend, hold on. Don't give me this drama. Either you have answers for what I said or you don't. Do you have answers? You don't. So don't cry for you cannot answer. The excuse if I go, don't go, I travel, I don't travel, that I'm not a prophet. I do not need to prove myself, and none of you can debate with me.
Yo,
so now,
nobody talks
I have
with
a
you
challenge for you. I have a challenge for you. I have a challenge for you. Do you dare to call your sheikh right now and put him on air live with us? Now.
Yo. Do you realize how embarrassing you are?
I just getting embarrassing. Embarrassing is you. I'm challenging all your sheikh and you don't dare to debate me. And when you call me, I get you busted in 2 seconds. Let us take who's next. How embarrassing. Okay, Ahmad, you want me to call him again? Let us see.
Hello?
Yes, Ahmad.
Sorry about that, CP. My internet just dropped off.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hang up.
Did you hear the guy saying that Zakir Naik, he speak to everybody? I don't.
Yeah, he was being really stupid.
Do Zakir Naik dare to open his Skype to anyone to call, including me? Do he dare? You don't. I have my Skype open for anyone. I don't know who's going to call me. I don't know if he's a scholar. I do not know if he's a smart. I don't know if he's a genius. I don't know if he is going to... I'm not afraid of anyone.
CP, when he mentioned the verse about iron, I knew you were about to bust him.
I will bust them anything they say, my friend. But Ahmed, don't laugh. I got you busted too.
But that's oh yeah.
It doesn't matter what you say. This is why they don't debate me, my friend. It doesn't matter what you say. They will get busted. You know, the Muslim, they made an article about how to debate Christian prince. They said, if a Christian, even if a Christian prince, he said to you, the prophet was a great man, don't say yes. And don't say no. Because whatever you say, he will get you busted. So how in the world those people want to debate me? So this is what they do. They are just copy-paste machine. Nobody want to read. Nobody want to see. They are blind people. They are copy-paste. The Quran is a joke. Who is the one who wrote the Quran? Allah. Okay. Why the Quran says this is the word of an honorable messenger? Read the verses before. Okay, go ahead, read them. Read them. So and if the Quran was sent by messenger, or this is the word of honorable messenger, let's say for the sake of argument this is Jibreel, but this means the Quran is made by Jibreel, not by Allah. What a comedy. I'm not sure what to call it, comedy or drama. You know, you tell me.
This is it's a mix of both. It's a mix of both. Like that person who just called you, he was kind of like me. He was being ignorant. Like you bust him and he was still denied.
You know, Allah, He sent down feather. The Quran says, وَأَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْهُمْ لِبَاسًا وَرِيشًا. Allah, He sent down clothes and feather on us. Why? Somebody told Allah that all of us were Indian. we were feather. You know, like I understand that Indian people, American Indian, they would put feather in their head. But Allah, He says, لِبَاسًا وَرِيشًا. Like, what the heck? I never wear feather. You know, and the funny, when the Muslim, they translate libas and warish, they take away the word the feather. I mean, why you are taking away the word? You know, why they say? Let us see if we go in the Quran. Let us find the translation because it's hilarious. You will find 99.9 of the Muslim translation they take off the word feather. I don't know why, you know. Hey Muslims, anyone can tell me why you speak Arabic, Ahmed? Does it say sawatukum warisha? Allah, He sent down my underwear and it was made from feather.
Oh man.
You know, and if we read in the translation, the word feather is gone. This is Yusuf Ali. Let us change. This is chapter 7, verse 26. Let us see. Go to Biktar.
Man,
Feather.
I can't believe it.
Feather. Okay. And then, children of Adam, we have revealed into you the remained, and to cancel your shame. Like, where is the feather? Where is the clothes? Revealed? Clothing is revealed. We have revealed. Underwear became revelation. Look at the translation. It says, we revealed into you. The clothing is revelation. And what happened to the feather? They took it off because they want to cover by the feather the stupidity of Muhammad. Allah, He sent down feather, brother. Allah? Are you sure you sent feather, Allah? Absolutely.
Man.
Look, all translation, no feather. Allah, look at the first translation. It says, and we have provided for you clothing.
Yeah,
it doesn't say that.
Translation
it says,
is not correct.
Anzalna alaykum. We send down on you clothing to cover your parts and feather. Liars, they have no shame and they corrupt their book just to cover the stupidity of a so-called prophet. His name is Muhammad. They don't want you to read. They don't want you to see that this cannot be from God. This is an idiot. God did not send feather, and we are not a chicken.
Yeah.
You see, if we are a chicken, I will say, okay, well, Allah, He covered us by feather. But did any of you Muslim have a picture of himself when he was a baby? He was covered by feather? because maybe you were born with covered with feather, and then your mom, she took the feather away. Anyway, Ahmed, there is anything you want to say, my friend?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, yeah, thank you, CP. Like,
Ahmed, don't thank me, my
so
friend. Don't thank me. I want you to accept Jesus. Come on. I want you to be saved. I want you to come
I,
to Christ. I want you to be. I want you to be with us in the heaven of the Lord.
yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, like I just have to do my own research. I just gotta, you know what I mean? I have to read it and understand it myself.
All right.
But like, yeah, for me,
But
like,
Ahmed,
I don't.
I'm going to make a threat for you. If you don't accept Jesus, I will take all the feather covering you now. All right, Ahmed. Thank you, my friend, for calling. I hope soon you will see the truth and you will accept the Messiah as your Lord, and I will be happy to take you anytime to answer you about some questions. You know, maybe I will be able to help you to accept the
I
Messiah.
just have, I just have one question, CP.
All right.
How come, like on YouTube, like, because I honestly, I always look up like Christianity versus Islam debates. How come always the person who is defending Christianity, they always like somehow lose? They just, do you get what I mean?
No, you see, there's not. See, let us say, you see, debate is a gift. It's not just anyone. Number one, you have to have knowledge. So most of those people, they are not people of knowledge. And secondly, you will see, as an example, Didat, the most famous one, right? You will
Yeah,
see that
yeah.
Didat
I
is,
watched a lot of his
yeah, you
videos.
see Didat is the most stupid ones to defeat in 2 seconds. When he debated an Arabic Christian, he lost immediately. And he refused to show up for the second debate. So the Muslims always, they choose, they debate who. Can't you tell? They are running away from me, but they will debate anyone they think that they can make it look like they have a victory. So let us say they choose their customer. You know, this is not a debate. If
Yeah,
we
that's
if we,
so
if we
true,
look if we
especially in
look
speakers' corners.
all of them
Especially,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
Speaker corner, anyway. If you are an American blonde or etc., a person who do not know much about Islam, all of them they want to debate you. But when it's come to someone like me, and I hope in the future we will have thousands and millions like me, the Muslims will leave Islam. So Christians never lose. Never lose. Because the truth is not about them, is not about me, is not about you. For we have a Christ, and Christ is the one who will never let himself lose. He is the truth. He said, I am the way, I am the door, I am the truth. So how he lose? Even the Sayyid Muhammad, he says that the Messiah will come, and when the Dajjal he see him, he will dissolve like salt. This is how powerful the Messiah is. So don't blame, let us say, a weakness of somebody on Christ, because most of those people, they are not used to Muslims. Muslims are aggressive. Muslims, they try to intimidate you, and those people are not used to this, you know. So the Muslim, they cannot intimidate me. They will never be able. Actually, they are intimidated by me. It's the opposite. That's why this Uthman, you mentioned his name, he is coward. He don't dare to let me even call him. All of them, they are intimidated. But when they speak to a nice Christian who is just trying to explain to them things, they try their best to intimidate him or to make a mockery of them. I'm a person, nobody can make mockery of me, because in a second I
yeah.
will whip the floor with you if you try to do so. So they are not gifted, many of them, but always there is somebody is gifted. He can make Muhammad shish kebab, and we
Yeah,
are. I am a living proof.
that's why I wanted my sheikh to give you a call. I wanted it so badly,
Will
but
never happen.
sometimes
Will never
it
happen.
didn't happen.
Yeah, will never
That's why
happen.
when it didn't. That's why when it didn't happen, when he refused it, I started to doubt myself.
Correct? Because you ask yourself, okay, what he will lose anyway if he is saying the truth, and he is,
Yeah,
you know, he's convincing, he knows. I mean, this is not a guy who do not know. So Christian Prince, he can say something and let us say you know, make him confused. This is a scholar support. This is a big sheikh. He is the one. And he said to you, this is what we are here for, right?
Yeah.
But when we need him, he's not, you know, this guy is like the guy who worked for the fire department. He work only when there's a snow.
When there's a fire, he never comes
When there's a
out.
fire, he says, this is not my my expertise.
Man.
All right, my friend.
CP, do you recommend any good like Christian versus Muslim debate or something along those lines?
Well, I mean, there is you know, good people who, especially about the Bible. I will like recommend Sam Shamoun is good. You know,
Who?
Sam Shamoun. You don't know him, Sam Shamoun?
No.
You can search his. You know, people they can post his link for you in YouTube. You know, he's very good. He is very well versed in the Bible, and he is a very smart person. But you know, I cannot really recommend people because I believe that the Lord, He open your heart and He will guide you. Just ask Him to lead you where to go, and you will. The same as what happened to you. You listened to Uthman, who was insulting me. Even though Uthman is speaking of the devil, the Lord, He made Uthman a leading sign for you to come to me. And here we go, you left Islam. So Uthman ibn Farouk, he never imagined that when he make a mockery of a Christian prince because he's a coward, he don't know how to deal with me. I get him busted already many times. So he make mockery, but he never thought that his mockery will make many Muslims search and look for a Christian prince to watch his videos, and they will end leaving Islam like what happened to you. So
because that's how I found you. Because on his Twitter, he says he mentioned you as like a Christian princess or princess Chris, something
and
like
he says
that.
I'm wearing burqa. I know.
I was like thinking like he must be someone pretty like big if he's mentioning them. And then I just watched some of your videos. I'm like, wow, that's what it really is. That's what's like, yeah, some of these things you shown on screen and with reference and things like that, it's just like really shocking.
Yeah. And you know, always remember, forget about this guy anyway, but always remember, there is people that can be good in thing and they are not good in other thing. As an example, there's somebody might be, he is a good teacher for the Bible, but he is not a debater. Debate, when you debate, especially if you don't know, you see, like you call me, I do not know what you will say to me, right?
Yeah.
So when you want to do such a thing, this is a big challenge to the brain, my brain, because how in the world I'm going to get the answer in the speed of second? I mean, the guy is just talking, I put it on the screen, correct? So in order to do that, you have to be very, very gifted with knowledge. Let us say you have a very fast processor brain. And on top of that, the most important, the Lord is our victory. So by the Lord, I depend on Him, not only on me, for I believe everything I have is a gift from Him at the end of the day. So if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? So some Christians, they go to fight the devil without having arms in their hands. An arm here is not a sword. Arms here is knowledge, true knowledge about the Bible. Secondly, confidence. Number 3, knowledge about the enemy, the devil. If you do not know who is the devil, how you can talk about the devil? How you can fight the devil? It's like now today we want to fight a virus, but we do not know anything about this virus. That is mission impossible. So the Bible orders us to read, to search, to find the truth, and the truth will set you free. So a Christian, when I debate Muslims, should know about what they believe, not only about what he believes. Same time, he should not allow them to intimidate him. Most of those on speaker corners, actually just a few days ago, I said a word. I said potatoes. You know why? Because two Christians were talking to a Muslim, and the Muslim is schooling them about ethic, and those two, which I call them potatoes, they were like, okay, you know, okay, Muhammad, okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, those are sort of the videos I watch that make like, wow, Christianity.
Yeah, so
Christians
why those a Christian, they don't say to him, your prophet is a child molester, your prophet says go and bite the penis of your father, your prophet, why you are quiet sitting there like a potato? So my friend, those are not, and they should not be there. So we don't judge a Christianity by somebody who know nothing. They are just, you know, let us say good Christians trying to give the good news about Jesus, but they are not debaters, obviously, and they do not know and they don't have much knowledge.
especially if they're trying to debate against Muslim, because I know, like, Arabs they're very aggressive.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, they can say whatever they want, and but in the end of the day,
like
we
sometimes,
prove
like
them
when
wrong.
I'm watching Christian videos, like in the speakers corners, I'm like even though I'm a Muslim, I say to myself, I can defend Christianity better than they can defend
You
it.
are right, actually. You are
Do you get
right.
what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah, they are, because they are not really, they are not qualified. You see, this is a speaker corner. It's a street. Anyone jump there, and he's supposed to he become
Yeah,
suddenly he's a Christian. And maybe I'm not saying, but even those Muslims and maybe those Christians, none of them he practice what he is talking about. It is mostly it's a place to shout and kids talk, but no professional talk and no real debate is happening. And Muslims, they are the best in mockery, you know. So they try
yeah,
to intimidate you, like, you know, they did hit a woman. Her name is Hatun, you know. They hit her.
yeah. I
The-
saw that one.
yeah.
Yeah,
So this is who they are. You know, they are not really defending Islam. They are cowards trying to defend Muhammad by intimidation, and all of this doesn't work with me. And now, actually, we will have many people will be graduated from the school of a Christian prince, and they will make Muhammad falafel before even without using oil. They will fry him. Yeah. So
yeah.
anyway, thank you, Ahmed. We will see if I can take one more call. And
No worries. Thank you, CP. All right. Thank you,
yeah,
man. You have a good day. All right.
will pray for you. We will pray for you and for the people of Yemen, the Muslims there, to end the war there and the evil of Islam stop. Wherever Islam goes, war come. And we pray that all the Muslims, all your family, they will find the truth, and the truth will set them free. And this is the good thing about Christ. He said, love your enemy, bless those who curse you. So my friend Ahmed, we say, may the Lord bless your family, bless your mother, bless your father, bless your children if you have any. May the Lord bless all people who they love the truth, for Jesus is the truth. And the second you love the truth, you are in love with Jesus, for no truth except Jesus. God bless you, my friend, and I hope to
God
hear from you
bless you.
soon. Take care.
Thank you, CP. You have a good day. All right, man.
Bye-bye. All right. Let us see. Okay, Muslim here. All right, we have a Muslim. This Muslim, his internet is not functioning. Let us see a different one. I am a Muslim from Pakistan. Usually the one who say that is ultimate fart. Okay, a Muslim from Pakistan. And then you will find that he is from Africa. Yeah, here we go. Okay, forget about this guy too. Anyone else? Okay, Muhammad. Why everybody is internet not working? Let's try a different person. Well, I don't know. Look like Skype, those Muslims, they say to me, call us, and we try to call them. Their internet is not working. If you are a Muslim, you like me to call you, just text me, please. Says, I'm a Muslim, please call me. Don't send me a message waving your hands, you know. Just tell me that you are a Muslim and you like to be called, and we are live in YouTube. So what is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet? There is no proof except the opposite. Well, Muhammad, he said, or he claimed that the plague will never enter Mecca. Okay, there's a Muslim trying to call me. Let us see. Oh, we have a Muslim saying white man worshipper. Let us call this guy. I like that topic. White man worshipper. Maybe he's a coward, he won't answer. Potato. So look what he said to me. He says white man worshipper. White man worshipper. First of all, find me one verse in the Bible describing Jesus as a white man. Nowhere. The one who is proud about the whiteness of a man is you Muslims. Nobody speak about how white he is. Only Muslims. They praise the white man Muhammad. The white man Muhammad worshippers.
Didn't have to strain to look up at him, nor was it tedious to look down at him. He was a comfortable sight to look at. له رفقاء يحفون به. He had friends say something, they used to hearken to what he used to say. وإن أمر تبادروا إلى أمره. Tall and thick, أزج أقرن. His eyebrows were arched, but they were not joined. It was separated. In Samat فعليه الوقار. When
the Prophet is so pretty.
He was silent.
Guys, we have to admit the Prophet was so pretty.
Striking appearance.
He's so pretty.
ظاهر الوضاء. أبلج الوجه. Radiant face. حسن الخلق. Beautifully created.
The pretty. Who is the white man worshipper? And look at the drama music behind. I mean, what is that? Aren't you worried that there is many homosexuals, they will go and do something to Muhammad? They will love him? They would like to share the bed with him? Especially your God, he says, whatever you wish in the heaven, they will convert to Islam, and then they go to heaven, they says, we want to sleep with Muhammad. Look how pretty Muhammad is. And then one of the funny statements here in this video, we don't want to play it all because it's hilarious. A man, he come and he look at the moon. He come in the middle of the darkness.
When he spoke, it was audible and clear, almost commanding and overtaking. أجمل الناس وأبهاهم من بعيد. From afar, the most striking and outstanding in appearance. وأحسنهم وأجملهم من قريب. And when he came near, the best of them and the most handsome of them in closeness. حلو المنطق.
Who is the white man worshipper? Who? Let us go to the moon. When the guy, he saw the prophet. He looked at the moon. He looked at the prophet. He looked at the moon. He looked at the prophet. He looked at the moon. He looked at the prophet. And for sure, the prophet is more white than the moon.
Rasulullah. Anas ibn Malik says, he says, I came out one night, I came out one night, it was the full moon night.
Absolutely. Brother, look how emotional, brothers and sisters. The sheikh, he have tears in his eyes, he cannot continue more. The prophet is so pretty. He's so pretty. With the guy, he saw him at night. He could not stop. Like, look at the emotion, brothers and sisters. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Wait, where's my tissues? What the heck? The guy was coming at night. At night? Many things happen at night. Be aware.
I came out one night, it was the full moon night.
Look at the emotion, look at the action.
And I looked at the moon, and in the desert, understand, the moon is an awesome sight. It is smooth, it is radiant, it is clear, it is gentle compared to the scorching sun at which they are used to. So the moon was the epitome of beauty. So he says, I came out at a full moon night and I looked at the moon and I saw it beautiful, handsome. So I said, let me go see if the moon is more handsome or my prophet is more handsome.
Are you kidding me? Are you stupid or what? You are comparing the prophet of Allah, the most handsome boy, to the moon. What's wrong with this guy? Don't you know the answer already? I mean, how in the world even you think about it? Don't you know that there's nobody is more pretty than the prophet? Who the hadith says his underarm is so white, his thigh is so white, his belly button is so white, his face is so white. And the Muslim says, white man worshipper. Not a single verse in the Bible speak about Jesus as white or his color and how good looking he is. Because we don't fully look. Secondly, all those stories is a fabrication. Muhammad, he had no teeth. All of us, we knew the story, how they broke his teeth. So when Muhammad, he recited the Quran, he says, Bismillah al-Malafim, Alhamdulillah al-Fatihim. Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, he have teeth. If Zakir Naik with teeth, he cannot say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What about a man, he lost his teeth? I mean, the guy, he don't even have teeth. And if he is so good looking, why the father of Khadija, he don't want him to marry his daughter, even though she is 20-something years older than him, and she have 2 husbands before him, still he don't want him. He's so pretty, man. Okay, what happened? And the guy, he went in the street and he saw the moon. By the way, each time I see the moon at night, I go there, I look at the prophet, I look at the moon. I look at the prophet, I look at the moon. And then I look at the prophet, and I don't want to look at the moon no more. That's it, I give up. I'm so disappointed with the moon. I thought always the moon is so beautiful. It turned to be no. He lost the competition for a guy, his name is Muhammad, and he's an Arab, who take a shower with dead dogs and run blood from period.
Alex says, he says, I came out one night, I came out one night, it was the full moon night. And I looked at the moon, and in the desert, understand, the moon is an awesome sight.
Absolutely.
It is smooth, it is radiant, it is clear, it is gentle compared to the scorching sun at which they are used to. So the moon was the epitome of beauty.
Come on, man, what the drama is about. What happened next? I mean, are they going to get married or not? After he noticed that Muhammad is more pretty than the moon, did he marry Muhammad?
Moon is more handsome or my prophet is more handsome. Let me see if that is more beautiful or the prophet is more beautiful. So I went and I saw him standing afar. So I looked at his face and I looked at the moon and I looked at his face and I looked at the moon and I looked at his face and I looked at the moon and so I went and I saw him standing afar. So I looked at his face and I looked at the moon standing afar. So I looked at his face and I looked at the moon, at his face and I looked at the moon, at his face and I looked at the moon, at his face and I looked at the moon and I looked at his face and I looked at the moon, at his face and I looked at the moon and I looked at his face and I looked at the moon, at his face, and I looked at the moon, and I looked at his face.
That's it, man. I'm getting dizzy now. And you are talking about white man worshipper? When all the video is about how white he is, his face. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. Hello?
Yes, I want to say to you.
You want what?
I want to tell you.
Yeah, why you are changing your voice?
No, I'm not changing my voice.
Stay a little bit away from the microphone and speak clearly, please. Go ahead.
I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Why are you confirming your place in hellfire every single day?
What? I am what?
You're confirming your place in hellfire.
I don't understand. I'm confirming what?
Your place in hell.
Oh, I will go to hell. Well, the Quran says I will go to heaven. Isn't it the Quran says all the Christians will go to heaven?
No, it does not say all Christians.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
All right, read with me this verse then. Here we go in front of everybody. And then you have to apologize for being ignorant about your Quran. Here we go. This. No, don't tell me. Here we go. This is the verse. It says that the Christians, the Jews, and the Sabian, all of them, they will go to heaven.
Those are the Christians who followed Jesus Christ, peace be upon him.
No problem, but this is in the time of Muhammad, my friend. But in the time of Muhammad, all of them, they believe that Jesus is God. So here it says, those who they are Christians, those who they are Jews, those who they are Muslim, even Sabian who worship stars, they will go to heaven. Chapter 2, verse number 62. Go ahead.
Okay. Unitarian Christians, I believe they have chance to go to heaven.
Doesn't matter. Unitarian Christian, they believe still. The Unitarian Christian, they believe that Jesus is God.
No, they don't.
They do.
I know Christians.
No, you do not know. Unitarian Christian, they believe Jesus is God. All what they say, there's no Father, there's no Son, there's no three, this on. So they say Jesus is the same as the Father. This is what the Unitarian Christians. So you're ignorant again. So now you get your prophet busted. So those who believe that Jesus is God, they will go to heaven. This is what the Quran says.
You know, the Quran says, when Allah is talking to you, why don't you accept him?
Why don't what? Can you stay a little bit from the microphone because you are too close, I think.
Why don't you accept Allah? That's what I'm saying.
Why I don't accept Allah? Give me a reason to accept Allah. Isn't it the Quran says that Allah is the one who closes our heart? So how I'm going to accept Allah when He is the one who sees our heart?
Didn't Allah say
what?
After that? What didn't Allah say in the Quran? We have created man and jinn for hell.
He created man and jinn for hell?
No, that's what it says, right? Then you guys like to say, see, Allah created us for hell. That's what you guys like to say, but you guys don't read the verse after that. Allah says we have given.
We will read the verse after it. Here we go. It says chapter 4, verse number 88. It says that Allah saying to Muhammad, are you going to guide those who Allah deceived?
Why are you going to that verse?
Why not? This is the verse I'm quoting for you. You are quoting different verse now. And you can give me the verse, the other verse, so we can laugh at it too. Which verse you are talking about? Which verse you are talking about? Give me the verse. Which verse you are talking about?
Allah says we gave them.
Which verse? Give me the verse. What the verse number? Chapter, verse number.
Don't you know? You are Arabic.
No, I'm not. You know, there's your prophet. He keep making poo-poo. I don't know which one you are talking about. So which poo-poo you are talking about? Give me the chapter. Give me the verse number.
No, I will say it, and you are Arabic.
Okay,
so
say it in Arabic. Go ahead.
No, I don't know Arabic. I will say it in English. But
but the Quran was not given to Muhammad in English. Say it to me in Arabic.
Oh my God! Allah says.
Don't say oh my God. Say oh my Allah. God is a pagan word according to Muslims. So why you Muslim use it? Is it the word God used by the pagan? Why you use it? You have to say oh my Allah.
So you are telling me Jesus was helpless on the cross when he said, Allah, Allah, why have you forsaken me?
Nowhere Jesus, he said, Allah, Allah. This is Ili, Ili. What Ili, Ili have to do with Allah? Is your God is Ili?
I mean, you can call him Ili, so what?
So why Allah he says that he is Allah? Is Allah
In
is a,
Arabic,
is
in
Allah
a,
is a Allah is a name or a word mean God?
Allah means God, the God.
Oh, so it's not a name.
And Ili,
Make
Ili,
it no. I'm asking you, is Allah a word mean God or it is a name of your God?
it is a word mean God.
So why you Muslim you say there's no God but Allah? So you should say there's no Allah but Allah.
We have, look, there is no God but God. We have to say Allah, meaning the qualities of
Do you
God that
say no? Don't tell me quietly. Do you say there's no Allah but Allah, or you say there's no God but Allah?
there is no ilah but Allah.
Oh, okay. So Allah. So what ilah mean?
You tell me.
You tell me. Go ahead. What ilah mean?
I think it means God.
Okay. So ilah is God. Allah is not a word mean God then.
Allah means the God,
The
the true
God.
God, the
Okay.
true God.
Okay.
Even
Okay. Guys.
Tovia Singer says that.
Okay. Hold on. What? Even what?
Even that Jew, Tovia Singer, he also says that Allah means the God,
My
true
my
God.
my toe. My toe say Allah is God.
No, Tovia Singer, don't you know that Jew?
Tova Singer. Okay. Do you accept what Tova Singer he said?
I don't accept everything because he rejects
No,
Jesus, which is
either you accept him or not. You just say to Singer, he said that. So he reject Jesus. That means he reject Muhammad too. Reject Muhammad to be a prophet because the Quran confirmed that this is Jesus, correct? So you are asking me to ask a liar according to your religion to prove a point. Just how stupid you are.
no,
Because
they
he
don't.
refused Jesus.
It,
You are the one who said he refused Jesus. So if he
yeah,
refused Jesus, why you accept somebody? The Quran confirm him to be a fraud, a liar, and you are saying to me, ask him.
I never said ask him.
You said Tarifa
I
Singer
said he,
confirm. Tarifa
yeah,
Singer confirm. But isn't it Tarifa Singer is the enemy of Jesus?
okay.
Isn't it him the enemy of Islam?
No, he is the enemy of Jesus that is mentioned
Okay,
in
hold
Bible,
on. Because
Quran.
no, because isn't it the Quran says the one is enemy to the Prophet Allah he sent is enemy of Allah?
Yes.
Okay, and you just said he is the enemy of Jesus.
No, the quality of Jesus
No,
mentioned
he
in
don't accept Jesus at all. He says Christ did not come yet. He don't believe he's a prophet. So you are a fraud again. And listen, is it Tarifa Singer? He said that the story of Jesus being born of a virgin is coming from the Greek mythology. This is a lie.
look, a lot of the things I disagree
So
with
why you
him
mention somebody you know a lot
because
of things that
he's
didn't
not
mean? Okay,
he's,
dude,
he's
if you
not a Muslim.
wanna prove me wrong, don't mention somebody is an idiot. You don't even dare to speak to me. At least give me something from your religion. Now I'm asking you, is Allah is a word mean God or it is a name? Because I can open right now a very Islamic official website and they will say Allah is the unique name of God, not a word mean God.
Okay, so it could be unique.
What mean could be? So you are a Muslim all your life. You do not know your God name?
I know his name Allah, okay? I can call him Ar-Rahman, I can call him whatever.
Okay, hold on. Did you say Ar-Rahman?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is Ar-Rahman?
Ar-Rahman, the merciful, my Allah.
No. Who is Ar-Rahman?
Who? God is merciful.
This is not the question. Who is Ar-Rahman?
Oh, okay. Ar-Rahman Rahim.
Okay, who is Ar-Rahman? Why are you repeating the same thing? Who is Ar-Rahman?
Allah.
So who is Allah?
God.
Oh, okay. And when the first time Muhammad he said the word Ar-Rahman?
I don't know. Like in the starting of the Quran.
No. Hey, guys, did you hear it? In the start of the Quran. But according to the Quran, chapter 17, verse 110, the first time Muhammad he used the word Ar-Rahman, it was there. And this was many years after Muhammad claiming to be a prophet. And you are the one who said that in the start of the Quran. So you Muslims corrupt the Quran because before that date, nobody used the word Rahman. First time it was in chapter 17. Read it. Chapter 17, verse 110. The Arab, they said to him, okay, we know that your God, Allah, his name is Allah. And now you are saying in the name of Ar-Rahman. So who's Ar-Rahman? And then Muhammad, he said to them, Allah told me to tell you this. Say to them, O Prophet, call upon him as Allah or call upon him as Ar-Rahman. Call him whichever name you will. I call him potato. So you're a prophet. He did not call the name of Ar-Rahman in the beginning of the Quran. And when the Muslim, they bought the word there, they are corrupting the Quran and the proof in front of you. We can open the interpretation and everybody will see in a second that Muhammad never used the word Ar-Rahman before. What happened? Suddenly Muhammad discovered that his God have a new name.
You say Christian Prince.
Christian Prince, yeah, what about it?
I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you from hell. I don't want...
Hold on. You want to save me from hell?
Yes.
Are you saved from hell?
Me?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, as long as I...
So why the Quran says وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَرَدُهَا? Not a single one of you, but he will enter hell.
You see, that is a perfect example that you are deceiving your audience.
Okay, I want an answer. Don't let us say for the sake of argument you are right. Get me busted. Why the Quran saying مَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَرَدُهَا? Not even one of you, but he shall enter hell.
I'm going to get you busted right now.
Answer.
Hell doesn't literally means we are going to go inside of hell.
You will go in the attic of the hell. You will not go inside the hell.
Our Prophet ﷺ explained this. There is a bridge. There is a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Upon which everybody will walk.
Okay. Yeah.
And Prophet will be saying, Ya Allah, have peace upon them. Have mercy upon them.
Okay.
Every prophet will be saying that. Even Jesus will be saying that about his...
But tell me, what happened to you in the bridge?
On the bridge, there is hellfire underneath the bridge, and every person have to go cross the bridge to go to Jannah.
So Allah will barbecue your ass when you are going over the bridge?
No, Allah will save us in a split second. We won't even feel anything. Muslims won't feel anything.
I want you to read for me chapter 21 verse number 91. It says that all of them, they are waridun to Jahannam. Waridun. What waridun to Jahannam mean? It's mean you will enter hell. Do you agree with this?
Translate in English, like I want to see the translation.
Chapter 21, you can open it from your side. It says Antum laha waridun. All of you will enter hell. Waridun mean you will enter hell. Do you agree with the translation?
Well,
and that will make you even the fuel of hell.
Oh, so, but this is not what it says in here, in English.
Tell me what it says.
No, I am seeing your screen. It's not saying everyone will enter hell. Where does it say everyone will enter hell?
But this is the kuffar. The kuffar will not enter hell, all of them?
Okay, the kuffar.
Okay, look. You just said it doesn't say that everyone will enter hell, but you just said to me that if you don't believe in Allah, everybody will enter hell. And now in the verse in front of you, according to your understanding, it doesn't say everyone will enter hell.
Wait, let me explain. That was
explain.
I got confused.
Okay.
This means
you always get confused, or from time to time.
Even kafirs will walk, but they will fall from the bridge. They will fall into hell.
Yeah, there's holes in the bridge. You know, the hole will be bigger and the curve. Okay, like the filter. Okay, but here it says waridun. Waridun mean you will enter hell in this verse. Do you agree?
Yeah, they will enter it.
Okay, so now we agree that waridun mean will enter hell. No problem. Here we go. The Quran say the same, that all the Muslims to hell, they are waridun. And here the verse, all the Muslims will enter hell.
I explained to you, but you again.
You cannot explain to me. Are you a scholar? Are you a scholar?
I'm telling you, there is a bridge. We will walk from the bridge, but
okay, my friend. Okay. What about we see what the scholar says about this? What do you think?
Okay, let's see what this
In the
is.
translation here it says you will go over it, but the Quran says wariduha. Let's see if the translation is accurate. We go and we will see, and everybody will laugh in a second. Chapter 19, verse number 71. This is 19.
Not one of you, but it will.
Hold on, my friend. We will see the scholar, not you, not me. The scholars, you know better, right? This is your sheikh. This is top-notch sheikh. He eats shawarma every day, not like you and me eat falafel. So look at this. This is a Jalalain. I want you to read with me in the screen, please. It says, "There's not one of you but shall come to it, which is the hell, that shall enter hell." Do you see it?
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. That he will enter it.
Okay. So why your scholar says all Muslim will enter hell?
You see, enter does not mean we will be burning in hell.
Okay. So Allah will make you enter hell to do what there? Tour?
There is a bridge over it. So the hell.
My friend, what bridge? Already you are in. You are in.
The hell. Over
my friend, you
hell.
are in. You are in. It says enter hell. Okay, you will enter hell to do what? Tourism? Take selfie?
Look, again, I would say Allah, it means over it, not enter.
Okay, let me make it simple for you. Is your prophet going to go to heaven?
Of course, he's guaranteed.
He's indeed. So why your prophet says no? Is he lying, you think?
He never says no.
Well, here we go. Your prophet says that there's no guarantee he will go to heaven unless Allah, he warp him with his mercy. Are you accusing your prophet to be a fraud?
You see, you take everything out of context. Show me the hadith.
Give me the context. Here we go. Okay, give me the context, my friend. Go ahead.
I will explain you see.
Okay, go ahead. Explain. I'm reading. I'm listening. Okay, it says Abu Hurairah. Read it. You know English. Let me zoom in for you so you can see it better, because all Muslims, they have a weak vision from drinking camel urine.
Abu Hurairah reported, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is saying, none of you will be rescued by his works. He was asked if not even he would, and replied, not even I, unless Allah covers me with his mercy. But if you keep to the straight path, are moderate, pray morning and evening and part of the night, and earnestly practice moderation, you will reach. Yes, that's it.
Yes, that's it, yeah. But your prophet says that all the work he did will not grant him heaven unless Allah warp him with his mercy.
Yes, of course. That is the part of it. We worship God, and then he will see, he will appreciate it, and he will enter us with his mercy.
Okay, but do you agree with your prophet saying that your work will not rescue you?
You see, you are changing the topic now.
I'm not changing topic. No, I'm not changing topic, because we want to get to the conclusion. Do you agree with him when he said that your work will not rescue you from hell?
It is, he is not saying you do not need to work. You have to
another question. No, he said that because if your work will not rescue you, that means your work will not rescue you. That's it.
See, when we work, Allah's mercy comes, then both together
No, he says your work will not rescue you. And then in different hadith he says, لا ينجيه عمله. His deeds will not rescue him. So, is your work required in Islam to go to heaven or not?
Of course it's required, but Allah's mercy is what we do work because we want Allah's mercy.
So why he is saying that your work is not required?
Where does he say it's not required? So
it says it's not required because it's not going to rescue you.
Where does it say it will not rescue you?
It says clearly that your work will not rescue you. What's wrong with you? Are you blind?
The hadith that I just read,
Yes, it says your work will not rescue you.
I'm telling you, it means only work is not enough.
It says only work is not enough.
Yes, you have to have Allah's mercy too.
Okay,
Okay, let
okay,
me
okay,
explain it.
okay.
Let
Hold
me.
on, hold on, hold on. When you're a prophet, he says your work is not enough. What is else enough?
When we were,
Yeah.
Allah, with His mercy, He will enter us. He will see we have worshipped Him, and He will
Okay.
say, "Okay, you can go into." I will give you one example.
Okay. Give me.
There was a slave of Allah. He worshipped Allah for 500 years,
Hmm.
and then when he was brought to the scale,
Okay.
uh, Allah said to the angels, "Angels, enter him into Jannah with my mercy."
Okay.
So that slave said, "Oh, no, no, Allah, I want to go with my actions, not with your mercy."
Hmm.
So Allah said, "Oh, okay, you want to go with your actions and not by my mercy? Okay, angels, put 500 years worship on one scale and
Hmm.
put just the blessing of one eye that I gave him to see.
Okay.
Just put that on other scale."
Okay.
So that the blessing that he was able to see
Uh-huh.
in this world outweighed 500 years of worship. Now
Hmm.
Allah said, "Oh, throw him into a hell." And he said, "Ya Allah, forgive me. I will go through your mercy."
Okay. Thank you. So all the work of 500 years did not help him, correct? It was the blessing of Allah, correct?
Yes, Allah
Okay, thank you
bless
very
him.
much. But this is me.
No,
But this is me in the Quran is a stupid book, because isn't
no,
Allah? He promised you in the Quran to have gardens full of females with big breasts if you are having good deeds. So you just said 500 years of worshiping Allah is not going to take you to
no,
heaven. So
no.
why Allah in the Quran in chapter 2 verse number 25 says that those who have do the righteous things like killing the Christian, raping Christian women, kidnapping children, raping them, all the righteous things of Allah, all of those, if you do it, you will go to heaven and Allah will give you even rivers underneath of you.
You are not understanding my
I
point.
understand, my friend. Even you explain it.
See,
You said
when
to
I
me,
when I
it is you who said to me, there's a guy who prayed to Allah 500 years, correct?
yeah,
Okay, and then they said to him, which one is the one you want to be going to heaven with? Your act, your action, your deed of 500 years worshiping Allah, or one blessing from Allah? He chose.
no, 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 not one blessing from Allah. You are twisting my words. Allah said,
uh,
"Okay, you have done good. You have worshipped me 500 years. I
okay,
appreciate it.
okay.
Now go to my mercy." So he said, "No, no, no, not your mercy, by my action." So Allah said, "How can you be that arrogant? You were able to do the actions because I gave you eyes, hands, everything to worship."
Okay.
It,
So let's make it clear now. So if you are a person worshiping Allah all your life, let's say you live for 1,000 years, and then Allah will give you mercy in the top of your act, and that will make you go to heaven, correct?
not on top. I will explain you. If I live
Oh,
1,000 years
okay.
and I worship Allah 1,000 years,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Uh-huh.
and then Allah will see, okay, you have worshipped, you have done what I have asked you to do.
Okay.
Now I will have mercy on you, that I will give you Jannah. Go by my mercy. That's how it works.
Okay, so the Quran is a lying then, because the Quran says if you do those things, where is the word mercy here? Do you see it? It says those who do the good deeds, for them is heavens and river. So the guy in
That
the
is the
story,
mercy. Heaven is the mercy.
oh my friend, the heaven is the mercy. Are you kidding me? So okay, hold on. He is saying to them, if you do good deed, you get the mercy, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so why he's saying to the guy, you will not get the mercy because you did good deeds?
because he is being arrogant to Allah. He's saying,
Okay,
I
okay.
did
Let
good
us let
deeds.
us make it more clear. I will go with you. If I am working all my life worshiping Allah, is that will grant me heaven or my destiny with Allah?
No, don't change the topic about predestination.
I'm not just to show you how stupid what you said to me. This is the topic.
Okay, if
Is it
you
going to change? Is it going to change my work into go to hell, or I will go still to heaven? Is the destiny of Allah is in total agreement with my act in heaven or in earth, sorry, or the destiny of Allah will change and doesn't matter what I do in earth?
don't go to that hadith.
Why you don't want to go to it? This is we're talking about going. We are talking about how we go to heaven. So don't run away. I'm asking you. It's a very embarrassing question for you. You don't want to answer, right? So I'm asking you. A person, the same person. I will take the same person. He prayed to Allah 500 years. 500 years. Okay. So 500 years, and then Allah He wrote for him a destiny. Is it possible that Allah He wrote for him to go to hell, even though he prayed for 500 years?
I mean, if he did something that terrible that was greater than his 500 years of worship, then he will go to hell.
What do you mean greater?
Like, let's say he did something that Allah disliked a lot, but he also worshipped Allah.
No, he did not do anything. He did not do anything of his own act against Allah teaching.
Okay, then he will go to heaven, and Allah's promise is true.
Okay, I want everybody to be my witness. He said he will go to heaven, and that will be his destiny. Well, your prophet, he said no. Your prophet, he said that what is written by Allah will overcome what he was doing, and then he will go to hell. Let me put for you the hadith so everybody will laugh.
I know you confuse a lot of people with this. Okay, like show me. I will. You didn't understand that hadith.
Okay, you explain it to me. Here we go. Here we go. It says here, your prophet saying, and this is not me, that a person of you will do the act of people of heaven all his life, until there is only one cubit between him and heaven, and then what is written by Allah will overcome and will take over, and he will do the act of people of hell. Read the hadith.
Wait. You see, you just scroll over a beautiful hadith too.
Okay, this is beautiful. Go ahead.
That hadith when Allah says, "If my slaves remember me, I remember him."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
read for me. Read for me so everybody will laugh. Read. By him, start from here. We are listening.
By him besides whom there is no God, that one amongst you acts like the people deserving paradise, until between him and paradise there remains but the distance of a cubit, when suddenly the writing of destiny overcomes him, and he begins to act like the denizen of hell, and thus enters hell, and another one acts in the way of denizen hell, until there remains between him and hell a distance of a cubit, that the writing of destiny overcomes him, and then he begins to act like the people of paradise and enter paradise. You have misunderstood what this means.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I will explain to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me talk about you. Christian Prince. And let's say you talk really bad about my prophet Allah, but just before you die, you might see a dream in which Jesus might talk to you to accept Islam, and then
what does this have to do? Abdul, it says what Allah wrote in your destiny, not seeing a dream. It says what Allah don't go. I did not see a dream. Abdul, does it say there you will see a dream? Don't play games, man. Come on, stop. You know, the curry you are eating is not good. It's cheated. Listen carefully. It says the destiny overcome him and began to act like the people of hell. So what will take over you is not a dream. It's a destiny.
I know, but I was trying to explain to you.
No, but the dream has nothing to do with this. The dream is not have to do with this. It's a destiny. It's a destiny. Is it a destiny or a dream?
Yes, it's a destiny.
Okay,
but
what destiny is? What is destiny is?
Destiny is what you whatever you will do.
No, no, no. What destiny is it something decided by Allah?
Allah knows what happens.
This
He
is not
doesn't
about
decide.
knowing. Read carefully. Decided for you or knowing, because it says will overcome. The guy is praying all his life. He want to go to heaven. And then what is written by Allah, there is only one arm between him and heaven. Almost he is there. And then it says, when suddenly the writing of destiny overcomes him. The writing of destiny.
Yes, because Allah wrote what He will do before.
Thank you. So Allah,
No,
okay
that does
guys,
not mean
Allah,
that.
He wrote what He will do. So it is not His choice to do.
No, not His choice does not mean like I'm talking to you right now. So Allah wrote that this person will talk to Christian Prince.
Abdul, listen carefully. The guy is praying to his God for 500 years. He have 15 minutes left to go to heaven. Then what will happen? What Allah He wrote will take over, which means the action of the person will change. Why? Because Allah He wrote in his destiny that he have to go to hell. That's what it says.
If I look at it from your perspective, it
No, this is
seems
not
like
my
Allah.
perspective. No, this is not my perspective. Okay, let me make it more clear. If a child he died and he is a baby, do he go to heaven or he go to hell?
He will go to heaven directly
According to who?
because he's innocent.
Okay, so you are saying it is sin what make us go to hell, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if a child he do no sin because he's an infant, let us say he is like 6 months old, the logic is he will go to heaven, correct?
Yeah.
And you are sure from that?
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody believe in such something the opposite from this, he is stupid, I think. Do you agree?
I'm not gonna say stupid because I feel like you're trying
He is
to show
ignorant? He is
me.
ignorant? He's ignorant?
No, first show me what you're trying to
No, no, no,
show,
you are
then I
scared
will
now.
say.
You are scared. This is why you don't want to say. Because you said he will go to heaven. I said to you, you are sure? And you said, yes, you are sure he will go to heaven. So either you are right about understanding what destiny is, and then the child will go to heaven because he commit no sin, or you are wrong. He will go, you're a prophet getting you busted. You're a prophet.
Okay.
He went to a funeral with his wife Aisha, and when they
Okay.
came back, Aisha, she said to him, this child, he have a happiness for him, for he, he is going to be in heaven. Why? She said, well, he did not reach the age of someone can commit sin. And this is what you said. You agree with Aisha. Muhammad, he said to her, no, don't be stupid. Allah, He wrote who will go to hell when they are not created yet, and who will go to heaven when they are not created yet. And the hadith in front of you, read it. So,
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said,
yeah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, yeah.
there is happiness for the child who there is happiness for the child who is a birth from the birth of paradise, for it has committed no sin, nor has he reached the age when one can. Why did you scroll up?
What?
Okay. He said, Aisha, peradventure it may be otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it while they are yet in their father's womb, and created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created them for hell while they were yet in their father's loins. What does loins mean?
It doesn't say lions, actually. It says aslab, which means the backbone. This is false translation. It says
Oh.
aslab. Aslab means the backbone, because the Quran teach that the sperm of the man coming from the backbone. So now what happened? You said a child he go to heaven because he commit no sin, correct?
Yeah.
This is what Aisha she said. What Muhammad he said? No. Because Allah, before He created them, He decide where everybody will go. This is what He said, correct? So what you said to me, all the stories of the 500s and the, like, but then I'm glad you did not mention the 300s. The Spartan, that would be fit for the story, because Muslims soon they will add it. They will say the 300 Spartan they converted to Islam. So listen carefully. So the 500 years of a praying and the mercy of Allah is nothing but a destiny. If Allah, He wrote in your destiny that you will go to heaven, you will go to heaven. He will go, a child, he is a baby, he did not commit sin, he is even a child of a Muslim family, he is a child of Al-Ansar. So not only he is a Muslim, because Muhammad, he said every baby is born as a Muslim, he is a child of a Muslim family. And Muhammad, he attend the funeral, which means confirm that he's a Muslim, because Muhammad will attend not a funeral or pray on a person unless he's a Muslim. So Muhammad praying on a person, he is a Muslim, he is a child, he's an infant, he commit no sin, he reached no age of sin, yet he is going, he might go to hell. Why? Because of destiny.
It says Allah created paradise for those who are fit for it. That means good people.
You idiot, you idiot, you stupid. What's wrong with you? This is a child, he commit no sin.
No.
What do you know? It says here the child, he commit no sin. The child now is not a good people. It says he did not reach the age when one can commit sin, and now he is not a good people.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Yes, he died an innocent death.
Okay, so he commit no sin. So a person who commit no sin, is he a good people or not?
Look, let me explain.
A person who commit no sin, is he good or bad?
He's great.
Is he bad or good? A person commit no sin, is he bad or good?
Great person.
This is not the question. A person who commit no sin, is he good or bad?
Of course good.
Okay, so why he might go to hell?
Let me explain.
What explain? Go ahead. So what are you doing now?
So it means that if a baby, like let's say Allah throws in hell, that means that baby, when he would grow up, he would do a lot of bad things.
Abdul, he died. Abdul is stupid, he died. The guy is dead. And you are saying to me when he grow, he will be bad? I mean, where those people come to me from? Get out of here, man. I mean, I cannot handle too much things, but stupidity is killing me. When you grow up, don't call me stupid idiot. When you grow up, the guy is dead. It's mean when you grow, like the guy is dead. They just came from the funeral. You know what? If any woman ever made me angry from her, I will curse her by marrying someone like you. You are a curse with your stupidity. When you grow up, he will be bad. They are desperate. They don't know what to say about the stupidity of their prophet. This guy Muhammad, he is a poo-poo machine. Wherever he go, Muhammad is the best fertilizer. So pray to Allah, convert to Islam. Oh, make no sense, because even a child who commit no sin, he might go to hell. Be careful, women there. Behave yourself. Otherwise, I will curse you to have a husband like this. The child is dead and trying to find an excuse. What is the child? What is the excuse? You don't understand. You don't understand. Okay, tell me. He's talking that when the child become big, old, grow up. Abdul, the guy is dead. They just came from the funeral. The funeral. Unbelievable. Stupidity is amazing. There's no, Islam doesn't make sense. Stupid religion. So it doesn't matter what you do. You commit sin, you don't commit sin. You pray, you don't pray. You fast, you don't fast. You do jihad, you don't do jihad. You kill the Christian, you kill the Jews. You kill yourself. Who cares? At the end of the day, it's a destiny. Even a child, before he was created, which means all of us, before we were created, Allah decide where we will go. It doesn't matter what you do. As you see here, the child commit no sin. It's so clear. See, I'm so happy that Aisha, she mentioned this story here, because it says it clearly that this child, he is a child, but he's not a person who can be considered to be committing sin. So Muhammad did not say to her, no, he commits sin. He agreed. Okay, well, he did not commit sin, he did not reach the age, but this is not the reason to go to heaven or to hell. For Allah, he wrote destiny. How in the world this can be a religion from a true God? It's destiny. So go to nightclub, drink, be a child molester, sleep with everybody, do whatever you want, because destiny, it's at the end of the day what Allah wrote for you. And not only this, by the way, it's written for every one of us. Even the fornication you do, it's a destiny in Islam. So, excuse my language. Each time a male, he used his penis, Allah wrote his book that you should use your penis in this moment, in this hour. And this is the proof. So what good deeds? What good deeds, if even the bad deeds is written by Allah, it's a destiny. Muhammad said, and this is Sahih Hadith, Sahih Muslim, verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. Do you see the word must? Do you see the word must? Islam is satanic. So what Muhammad trying to teach you, that when you do fornicate, it's not your fault. Allah, he wrote in your destiny that you should do that. When a Muslim woman, she called the sheikh and she said, I became like 30 years old and I'm afraid I'm not going to get married. The sheikh, he said to her, my daughter, don't worry about it. It is written for you already what will happen. The Prophet, he says, it is written in every vagina, on every vagina, the names of the one who will if it. Maktubun ala kulli farjin ismu nakihihi. It's written in every vagina, the name of the one who will if it. Now, if you are a prostitute, you will have a yellow pages there. Go check the names. And maybe you can find like how many left you will if. So the woman now, she felt like, okay, destiny, so I can change it. Oh, okay. So it's written for me if this guy will if or not, or I will sleep with this guy or not. It's written. I'm not sure if Muslim women, when they hear the hadith of their prophet saying it's written in your vagina, the name of the one will if it, and they will go and take a selfie trying to find the name of their husband or their boyfriend, the future one, and the one who was before. It's written there. This is Islam. 500 years. I suppose this guy is trying to be smart. We show him the baby is a child, is an infant. He says to me when he grew up. Anyway, guys, it's time for me to go. I think we have a good time together today. We are happy for our friend Ahmed that he decided to leave Islam today. In case you don't remember, Ahmed, he called me just 2 days ago in order to get me busted. And he ended leaving Islam. So glory to the Lord, and we hope that soon him and his family, they will accept the Messiah and they will become believers. Islam not only does not make sense, Islam is stupid. Islam literally is the most stupid cult ever. Think about it. If a child, he might go to hell or might go to heaven, even though he did not commit any sin. So what is the logic of this God? What is the logic of being a believer? It's written for me already. It's written, a person who is doing the act of people of hellfire. This person who spent all his life not praying, not worshiping, not fasting, and not killing Christians and Jews, he might go to heaven because if it's written in his destiny. How is that? How in the world anyone can invite me to such a cult? It's not only a cult, it is the most stupid cult ever. A Muslim might say to you, you Christian believe in destiny. That is false. I can say, we have a destiny that everyone who's born, he will die. That is a destiny. We can say we have a destiny that either we will go to heaven or to hell. There's no other choices. But it is us who choose where to go. This is why Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So either you choose your will, and then you choose where you will go, or you choose to do the will of the Father, and then you are welcome in his house. That is Christ's teaching, not this stupid Muhammad saying things doesn't make sense. A person praying his life, all his life, worshipping Allah, fighting, killing, raping, doing what Allah told him, and now he's almost entering heaven. He go to hell, and the one who was not fasting, the one who was not praying, the one who is not killing, and the one who will go to nightclub every day, and the one he is not doing mut'ah, he might go to heaven. Where is justice? Where is justice? So you don't pay for what you did in Islam, because what you do doesn't matter. It's what Allah wrote for you. This is why Islam is the most stupid cult. I hope next time we will have some professional sheikhs is willing to call us, not like this idiot who says to us when the kid he grew up and the kid is already dead. I have enough of stupid people. Thank you all for being here. I got to go because you can tell my voice is going flat. So I will let you go for now, and if I can go later, maybe tonight, I don't know, if tomorrow, God is willing. God is willing, but it is us who choose to do the will of God. God is willing, but it's us who choose to believe or not. This is why Jesus said, I am the way, I am the door, I am the truth, I am the resurrection. And those who come to me, they will be safe. You have to come to him. It's your will. He said, knock at my door and I will open for you. It is your will to knock at the door or not to knock. With Jesus, we are saved. With Muhammad, you are just an idiot who's waiting for your gambling machine. It's your luck. It's your luck where Allah He wrote your destiny to be. We don't want the God of luck. Otherwise, we will go to Las Vegas. And the gambling machine will do better. Even Muhammad, he make it more stupid when he said that my nation will be 73 sect. And the Christian and the Jews will be 71. So it is better to be Christian or a Jew from being a Muslim, because in Christianity, according to Muhammad, you have a chance 72 to 1 or 71 to 1. In Islam, you have a chance of 73 to 1. I mean, do you see the stupidity? It's like giving you cards and saying to you, if you are a Muslim, you have to play with 73 cards. You choose one, and the one, there's only one, will take you to heaven. If you are a Christian, you play with 71 cards. How stupid is that? So the Christian and the Jews, even in the stupid Muhammad mouth words, they have better chance to go to heaven from Muhammad than playing gambling cards. For according to Muhammad, we place in 71 cards. Muslim, they play with 72, or sorry, 73. And only card will take you to heaven. How stupid is that? And how we can make this one hadith here match with the other hadith? This guy is mentally ill. So based on this, Allah, He wrote in the destiny that only one sect will go to heaven, and He is the one who decides there's we 73 sect. Hey Allah, why you decide to make 73? And why Muhammad is stuck with number 70? Everything is 70. 72 versions. 70 times he heard Jesus speaking about forgiveness. How many times we forgive? Muhammad is stuck with 70. Anyway, so can I have Shia Hadith of Al-Kafi link you use in your book 6 and Allah? My friend, just search for Al-Kafi book. I mean, what is that? It doesn't matter what link. Those links can expire. Search Al-Kafi Shia book and you will find a million link for it. Strange request. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all. And until we see you soon again, this is your brother Christian Prince. Humbly was serving you. And thank you, Lord, for having our friend Ahmed, who decided to leave Islam today, loud and clear. And let us see what his sheikh, how much he will be ashamed for not calling me to refute me. This is what you Muslims do when you don't ask your sheikh to call me. And until the baby who died 1400 years ago grow up and commit sin, until then, we see you soon, and may the Lord bless you. Take care.